Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. There's a lot of nations watching this. Of course, it is the GO4 Modern Combat 5. I am Lee Demonman Smith, and we are in a new place, a new studio. I'm a new guy, but the same old guy is still here. It is Rene Butler, G-Runner. You guys know who he is, and welcome, Rene. We've made the trip over to Poland.
Yeah, I mean, coming over here to cast Modern Combat 5, that's a cool thing. I mean, traveling around the world for Modern Combat 5, basically with the teams. I mean, they come from Japan, Colombia we had, European teams, everything.
Let's get those teams on the brackets. Let's show exactly who they are. Let's show them brackets, of course. As you mentioned, there are a couple of Japanese teams in there. Elf Crew already gone through against Sinful. That was, I believe, a default win there. ASN First Action versus Violence. That's where we're going to be starting off today. Later on, of course, it will be the Rost family versus Alteza, I'm going to say. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to try and say that. Alteza, maybe. DeLegacy and Naoko from Korea coming up in a little bit. So ASN First Action versus Violence. That's going to be the first matchup. They are in the lobby ready and waiting to go. So let's look at their rosters. We can tell you exactly who is going to be playing for these guys. For ASN, it is going to be Limited, Lazri, Ratel, Neatombu, and Ryu out of those guys there. So obviously they have some pretty big rosters, these guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is a mobile game. Everyone can play. You can play it on Android, on your Android phones, on your iOS phones, on Windows 10. So a lot of people that are in there, and I'm super happy for all the teams to have so many players.
Well, here's Violence, of course. They are representing America. For them, it is going to be a Sam. Atonu is in actually Atohu. We're going to try and get his pronunciation right. He's not showing on the screen there. Vivi, Tukashan, and Maria, another new one in there as well. So we're just obviously reminiscing on the lovely Maria song. I don't think
you don't want to hear him sing. He did that already.
Different. No, my singing is awful. Trust me. There's a Y in there, so it's a little bit different. It's probably Mariah.
Like Mariah Carey?
Mariah? Do you think it could be Mariah? I think that makes more sense to me now, not Maria. Mariah.
Yeah, she could.
Mariah.
She could be at home playing this game. Who knows?
There you go. There you go.
You never know.
They, as I say, they are in the lobby ready and waiting. Now, I can see Streets is actually selected at the moment, so I'm guessing that's going to be our first map.
Yeah, I mean, Streets is the classic map we always have as one of the first maps in the semifinals or the quarters and all that. It's tight. It's very narrow. We had some rocket launcher impact last time on this map because there are a lot of walls behind you. You don't really need to hit your opponent or target. You can easily miss it. Just hit the wall. That's enough.
Splash damage. But of course, there's been a new patch. A lot of new weapons. Are we going to see some of them in there? Who knows?
Well, we're in already.
We are.
Loading up.
We're getting straight in there. So let's drop into the game and get things underway. Of course, starting off, it will be Violence on the, I believe, Violence on the blue side, actually. I think ASN are on red, just to catch us off. Yes, ASN on the red side. So let's switch around. I'm going to try and jump around the cameras. You want me to follow someone? I was going to go around the static cameras. No, you're just jumping straight across. Well, you happen to have found the sniper who's getting himself a cracking shot off, but he can't manage to land it. You can see the rockets coming his way, and there is first blood. It is going to be ASN striking hard. Now Tombu coming around with the knife and the shotgun. Good little switch there, and it's already starting off. Now, if you're new to this game, it is, of course, team deathmatch. You can see 42 at the top there. We're looking at a 50 kills, I believe.
Yeah, first to 50, that's the case. And of course, it could run out of time, 7 minutes
of course.
On every round.
Well, 50 kills is a lot of kills. I mean, that's a pretty crazy lot of kills.
But we had very fast matches lately. The cups became a bit slower, like starts became really, really slow. Now 5 to 7 currently. That looks a lot better.
I want to see Naotombu. He's knifed a couple of people so far. There he is. Right, well, he's got a rocket launcher out now. He's kind of cheating. There's a little, it's not quite the knife action that I was hoping for. I've seen him knife about 3 people already, and immediately commentators curse. We switch over to him. He gets killed. Standard.
I mean, this is team deathmatch. You definitely get killed once, at least.
Or just kill himself. He just killed himself with a rocket launcher. That's not how you get a score, Mr. Nayatombu. But you can see he's trying to put down some damage here, but he's going to get picked off again. Actually, Violence starting to come back into this one. They've slipped away a little bit, but they're starting to get a couple of kills here.
Yeah, Violence is one of the teams that didn't start so far. Normally, I would put my money definitely on First Action because they're one of the top teams. They're always going through to semis or even grand finals. But Violence is putting up a good fight here, the guys from America. Even Sam here running around with that shotgun. Getting taken out already. Another kill there for ASN. I mean, that's super close, 90 to 20.
There's a knife.
That's a great start.
Yeah, I mean, they had a bad start, but they managed to work their way back into it. We're bang level now, 20 to 20, 21, going back and forth. Sam manages to kill himself. That's not how you keep your score ticking up there. Mariah does chime in with one, along with Tukashan. We're going to switch across to Atohu. He's been racking up the scores, but good old commentator's course gets in, and Lazary takes him down. The second I switch over to him. Sam, ironically, picks up a bunch of kills, and we saw Limited getting the knife in there. He's immediately got a revenge frag, though, for Atohu. 29 to 25. Still looking good for ASN, the boys from Japan. Let's spin across for Naya Tombu. I tell you, I've got this knack. I've got this knack, Rene, of switching across the guy that dies every time. I'm really good at doing that.
But that's better if you switch over to him and then he dies, because last time we had like every time I wanted to switch to someone, he was dead already. I was just clicking it and then it died like a second before. Rattel here was really, really strong last month.
Thought he was going to pull a knife out, but instead he got took straight down there. Saw a turret down there as well, so they managed to actually get a turret down in that room. That's where all the chaos was going on, so it started to actually, it's calmed down a little bit now. 32 to 37, as you can see, things have settled down a little bit. Let's switch across to Nayatambu. You can see they've managed to take control of the room. Violence out. Violence in the blue, of course. ASN in the red, as we see Nayatambu. He's going to try and breach it around the corner. I'm pretty sure this is where the turret went down. It's been cleared out already. Sam, actually, they've pushed out around the side. So why not Nayatambu's come through here? They've pushed the other side and managed to clean out the little flank that was trying to come out from ASN, and that's actually brought them back into it a little bit. 35 to 40. They're starting to get themselves some kills back on the board, but Limited chimes in with a quick double, and then they see a triple to Violence. Still back and forth. Still a 5-point differential between these two.
Yeah, but only 7 points to go for Violence, and they got the crucial domination in the small corridors right now. That's where you want to put down the towers. That's where you want to hold the barrier and try to stop them right away.
Just 3 frags remaining. That's all ASN need. Tonu getting himself one. That Sam gets another. This is the classic case of nobody die. You've got to get the kills. You've got to try and look for those frags. Switching across. Just one more remaining. That is it. It's going to be ASN that take Street in the first round. Of course, this is a best of 3. And so we're going to have ourselves Canal, I believe, is coming up next. Well, actually, tell a lie. That's just the vote. And that's not, not where they're going to go.
We're not voting in this one.
We're not voting for this one. But you can see 16 kills to 11 for Lazary. So top fragger, along with Atohu on the other side, but he down 16 deaths. So Lazary definitely the best one. And Limited 14 frags for him. So good old start. For those guys, just the 2 frags over to the guys down the bottom. I'll tell you what, if you're on that team, you're going to be like, buddy, I just got 16 kills, you got 2.
That's not sharing and carrying.
You got to kind of pick up the pace. But that was down to the fact that basically it was just an absolute mash in that one room at the start for probably about the first 30 frags each. And finally they went, okay, let's back away.
I was a bit surprised that we didn't saw a slow start on Street last time. We saw teams trying to group up on the far side of the map and try not to even leave that one room. Just stayed there and waited for the opponent to either rush into them or, like, as long as you got Leaper 1 or 2 kills, that's fine. You still need to leave the lobby. That's your problem.
Is that what I mean?
Yeah, you just loaded up the next map.
I was just thinking, why did it load in the next map? I was just thinking that.
That happens. No worries. But that's it. Like, we saw a change of pace once again. The last 2 monthly finals, we had slow starts. Every now and then, we had teams really waiting. It counts like 10 to 12, and nothing was happening. Especially on Streets, because teams just waited.
So we had a pretty bloodthirsty start.
Yeah, that was super fast.
Saying. No mess in there. It's getting straight into it. So, okay, so ASN pick up the first one. Do you know much about these guys? Have you seen these throughout the months? Obviously, this is a GO4 monthly final. It's been going on for a long time. You've been covering it throughout.
I mean, I'm not really surprised seeing it being that close. It's just, like I said, the pace. The winner is fine. Totally okay with that. But I'm pretty sure this will not go 2-0.
This will be a bit slower.
It will be slower, and it will not end 2-0. Oh, well, that was too close already to end 2-0. At least that would be great, because we want to see close fights, tight matchups. I'm trying to... Oh, someone opened the lobby with the same name.
Well,
that's just kind of weird.
That's just annoying.
I was like, what? What's happening here?
Yeah, I can't find the lobby at the moment.
I don't see the lobby yet.
Well, that's why we're waiting. That's why you see us sat here. We're just waiting for the lobby to get themselves sorted out. Unless they change the password. We'll find out from the admin in just a few moments. So best of 3. Obviously, best of 5 finals, in case you're wondering. There is, obviously, you saw the brackets. Let's get the brackets back on your screen, actually. Let's have a quick look at them, because it is ASN. They picked up the first round on Streets 1-0. I don't have my little pen and paper that I normally... Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm acquiring that bit of paper.
Well, you don't have a pen, right?
I don't have a pen now. Let's go. Look, I'm on a caster desk. There has to be a pen in here somewhere. Okay, so I got the password in my ear, so... Maybe there's one more. Maybe there's one more. No, I got it right. Yep, 111. There we go. So...
Don't see yet.
I'm looking. I'm not going to say the whole password. I'm not going to say the whole thing, boys.
We did that once.
Did you?
Because I think it was Jason forcing me to do that. He was like, I'm not reading it. Tell it to me. Or maybe it was Phil. I think it was Jason. And then we ended up with restarting the lobby.
You've had some torrid times, haven't you? Bless you. They've given you some hard
I
slogs.
will get the Last Man Standing award after Mortal Kombat 5 because I'm the only caster that survived all the shows.
Well, I mean, I've been with you, obviously, throughout a number of different shows. This is the first time we've been back together since, I would say probably the start of the year, maybe February. What was it?
No, last year.
It was. Was it literally last year?
Yeah.
God, how time flies, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because I know
Yes,
that the
it would
final,
be.
the final when
you
you
went
didn't
off to Los
attend
Angeles.
yeah,
And I went off to China.
Close to Christmas. So
That's
it has to be last year.
Wow. 6+ months.
We're getting older every single time.
Oh, man, alive. We have been separated for too long. I feel, Rene. I'm still waiting for this. I've got the password. We're still waiting for the
there's
lobby
no
to
lobby.
get themselves sorted out. So, so let's actually show the brackets, if we could do that. If we can have the brackets on your screen. So you can see what you guys are up to. Obviously, this is the GO4 monthly. It is the red. Blue will be coming later. That will be starting in around about 7 hours' time. It's a bit of a scary thought. But obviously, we start at 5 o'clock. Next one starts at midnight. That is Central European time. And as you can see, obviously, the way it works, you guys at home can get involved, play the GO4s every week. And obviously, that's what brings us to this. ASN versus Violence is the first one we're going to be covering. Rost Family versus Altiza will be coming up after this one. And as I say, you guys at home, you can play the GO4s every single week. And obviously, the winners of that build up the points. Whether you win it or not, obviously, you'll still accumulate points. I can't even... English is hard for me, and let alone for you. Obviously, you're a German national speaker, so
yeah, but you're native.
how you managed to get through it, yeah, German native speaker. The game is up. I'm going to jump in there. But yeah, as I say, the guys at home, you can get yourself involved, get yourself on a Modern Kombat 5, and of course, you can join in the action. We just had a little play before it. Or you did, actually. I'm
actually a player. Why am I a player? I'm a player. But there's no one else in the lobby anymore. What happened?
That's...
They all left?
Well, they knew you were coming.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you walked into that one.
Connecting.
You walked into that one.
Let's go.
Oh, I see. Yeah, exit or deploy. Yeah, I don't want to be deploying. So back out we go.
Next time we will just play that match.
Well, should we just play between us?
We will just play that. And
are you going to represent Violence or ASN?
ASN.
You're going to be ASN because you think you're the winner. We'll see. We'll see later on. Exit, yes, please. So we'll get there eventually, guys. So how you
remember, Phil got challenged by Karen, one of our viewers.
Did he?
And he never dared to even try.
He never dared.
And I'm pretty sure Karen would just rip his head off.
Probably would do. Well, I think I'm on Phil's account, so...
you are. And you opened that match. Look at this. Oh, no, you don't see that. I looked up for the same password and said, Phil is the host. And I was like, I'm sure that's not correct.
Oh, right. No, that's just because I joined.
Yeah, because everyone else left. But I'm in the right lobby now. We got Limited, Natombo, and Rotel ready on the side of ASN.
That's a good sign. I'm going to jump in there now then.
Just let them know that we're ready. You still need to connect.
Yeah, let me get in there, man. Just give me time.
No.
I'm an old man. I'm a little slower.
He's just lying.
Spectate. There we go.
I'm way older.
Okay, we're still waiting for one member of ASN to join. So, see if there's any roster changes. Have they dropped anyone after a couple of people bottom fragged with 2. Sometimes you're just like, guys, we got a big roster. We need to rotate the players. So if you wouldn't mind stepping out after your 2 frags and a couple of other guys stepping in.
Like, that was a great performance, but we need
You
3
did great.
frags.
You were a team player, but if you wouldn't mind just leaving in and we'll get another guy in. Yeah, okay,
That's your
that
chance to step into the roster.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
mean,
from
2 frags, you might be able to do that.
I'm from a game originally where there was a roster of 10v10, so that sort of thing did happen. I'm not going to name the other game and just be rude to Modern Combat 5, but it was based in 1942. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's easy now. That was 10v10 back then, true.
Yeah, actual pro tournaments for 10v10. I was a world champion at that. I'm just saying. Just going to throw that out there and say yes, I was good.
And
at games.
this will carry on the whole night.
For well, it was like probably 2001. It was a long time ago.
Back then.
It was a long time ago.
Back then. I think my pro series was 2004, 2005.
Some racing game.
And that game, but the new version. I went to, I qualified for 2 pro series. A racing game and a shooter.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Really?
It's just not the year, it was a number.
Oh, yes. Oh, right. Was it the 1, 2?
2.
2. Oh, it's the awful one as well. Didn't they have dolphin diving in that? Didn't they have dolphin diving in that? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting away. We're still waiting for a member of ASN to join, so obviously that's why we're talking a little bit distracted at the moment. It's going to be Rooftops.
No!
What do you do?
I wanted to open the lobby and I just clicked on join with one of the teams. That was 5v5, but it was me in there.
Oh, right. Oh, he's in the spec. He's here. He's just not joining. There we go. There we go. So Rio's joining. So they've had a change. Rio wasn't playing the last game, was he? So ASN actually did have a change of one of the guys. See? I was right.
Better get used to
You get 2 frags, you bottom frag, you're out, son. You're out. When they've got a big roster, in they come. So ASN have had a little roster change. So it's limited now. Tombu, Ratel, Lasri, and Rio now. Do you say Rio or do you say Ryu?
I think last time
it's with an O. It's not with the U, though. So that's it. It's not like, yeah, Ryo.
Ryu would be...
Yeah, Ryo would be the U, so it's Ryo. We're going to go Ryo. So the game's going to be loading itself up. As I say, it is Rooftops. So, Rene, lend us your expertise of Rooftops.
I mean, we know Rooftops is all about being very centralized. You got the upper level, you can shoot down, that's what we saw last time. Or you do the EMP way, a team that's not in the Mortal Kombat 5 world anymore, but they actually introduced the domination of corridors. So they had all the corners around in the map, but they never moved to the inside.
Right, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start off with Tequila. I've got a good feeling.
Yeah. Oh, it's my pet this time.
Well, Tequila makes you happy. He's missed a couple of shots, so he's trying his best, but it's not working out. It's your pad.
Yeah, if you want to click
Tequila got the 2 shots. I had him.
I didn't saw that.
I had him on cam.
I'm very, very sorry. Last Rio, once again, underway with all of the shotguns. Very, very short one. That's the corridors I was talking about. So let's have a quick look if they are running around or going for the upper level. That's the side of ASN on blue.
ASN are basically, Violence are just trying to hold the back point, almost for the spawn. Whether they're trying to hold it or whether that's just simply they're getting penned in there. It may actually be penned into the spawn point, judging by the kill count. It is 5 for 5 though. We are level at the moment. A little peekaboo there from Tuckershan as he manages to get the shot onto Ryu, the new man that just joined. He's going to try it again. Pop out. Oh, didn't quite land the shot this time. Lasri was ready and waiting with the rocket launcher. Takes him straight down. So 9-7 ASN. Remember, they won the first map. They're looking to make it a 2-0 clean sweep here if they can close it out fast. But there's a long way to go. Remember, it is the first 250 frags or simply till that 6-minute timer on the top of your screen ticks down to 0 as Vivi goes hunting for frags. Pistol out at the moment. Don't think he's going to be holding on to that too long. He's going with the sniper.
He's on the upper level. Everyone is down there on the corridors.
Oh, he's got it. He's found one.
That matchup there. Great headshot.
And that was a straight up
shot. Into the dust.
Wow. Ryu's not having the best time. Every time I see him, he's just got shot. Lasri does take down Tuckershan. He's on fire. As Lasri goes looking. There's an auto turret being thrown down. See if that manages to help out much for him. Looking to cover off the stairs. Now, Mariah. We're going to go with Mariah. Because Maria would be breaking into Blondie songs, and we don't want to be doing that. Now Tombu takes him down the second he comes out. You were talking about nobody on top. They're all on top now. They're all on top.
It depends on which way they want to play this. I mean, the upper level of Rooftops is a bit more like freedom to move around.
Exposed, yeah.
There's not that much fear of splash damage everywhere than on the inside. And it seems like no one is down on the corridors anymore. Everyone's on the upper level, running around. Oh, Otuo is still down there. You see that? He tries to shoot from underneath, onto the roof. Didn't really work for him. Got picked off.
ASN starting to take a little lead here. Just a 2-frag differential between the two. Make that 3, but Atohu manages to chime one in. Limited takes down Atohu. You can see that splash damage trying to work there. The rockets through the floor, not really getting any victims. Now Atohu looking for kills, and he finds one. Tokushan being taken down. Comes around the side, not enough. Atohu straight with the shotgun to the face. Atohu has really impressed me actually for violence. He has been picking up frag after frag. I think it was 16-16 in the last round there. He is picking another one up on Lasry. 25-24, still dead even between these two. 4 minutes remaining. I think we may actually be seeing the first to 50 here on this map.
Oh,
like
great, coming around the corner. Getting the kill there for Violence. It was really good play. He tried to hunt him down, and the ASN player tried to run away, but you can't really want to run away on Rooftops. That's the problem.
Splash damage used by Tokushan there. Look at him, the little shake, the little happiness shake there. He's got himself 2 in a row as he holds the corridor. That's what you were talking about, holding that corridor. That's exactly what Tokushan is doing. Violence seems to be happy to stay down there in the end now. Tequila tries to push in. Tokushan does get taken down by Limited. Instant reply though. Vivo manages to get himself 1, and Violence at the moment are in the lead. So this little change of tactics to stick in the corridors seems to be working for them. You can see they've got themselves the 2-frag lead as we hit 30 with 3 minutes remaining. Atohu once again with a knife this time on Ryu as he pushes around the side. Limited though, getting him back in there. 32-32, dead even between these two. Rene Hit is going down to the wire with 3 minutes to go.
And Limited with great movement there. He wasn't under a lot of pressure right in that corridor. Coming around is Otuo, getting him even with the grenade out for Limited, but it wasn't going up fast enough. But you see that Limited's not even playing a sniper rifle right now, not even on map 2 now. Now Tombo's still the SMG underway here from the back, still throwing the grenade. But hey, the guy was there anyway. There's nothing to do for him. Into the dust once again. A lot of prediction shots on Modern Combat 5 most of the time, especially on straights. We don't see that much on Rooftops, but on straights, that's a huge, huge thing. Mariah looking left to right for a kill. There was one, but he got picked up from the back by Limited. He just ended his life there. Pretty easy. 42-40 right now. ASN with a small lead.
Very close. Just 6 frags remaining. ASN. That's all they need. But you can see Violence. They need to hold on. Try and tuck him in. Atohu, 15 frags for him to 11. So really good start from that man. He's been doing very well on both maps now. Atohu trying to do what he can. 47-44. Nobody die time. Everybody from ASN. Atohu gets up another one. 17-11. Gets the reload. Comes around the corner. Tequila gets another one. 48-46. But ASN suddenly chime in with a quick double. And they take it 2 maps to 0. 14-7 I just saw there for Lasry. As you can see, Atohu, great stuff from him. 17-12. But you've got to be looking back down to the bottom. Maria, the last person to come in, did have a little shuffle around. Only 3 and 8 for him or her / it. Ryu 5 and 9, but 14 and 7. So ASN take it 2-0, 50-46. Pretty close one, that one.
Yeah, I actually thought that Violence has a chance to win that map, but it was.
Well, they had the lead for a brief moment, and then straight away ASN back into it around about the 30 mark.
That's enough. We just saw that ASN was able to control parts of the map and really see movement from Violence. Violence was running around and always getting between players. They were like 1 player of Violence between 2 players of ASN, just because they ran into the corridor, came in there, looked left, right, and you can only shoot in one direction. You can't just do, you know, the Matrix move, doing left to right, no problem.
Prediction shots, basically, is what it's all about. Yeah,
not yet. You can't do that currently.
Yeah.
But hey,
so
played out.
Game number 1 is in the books. It is going to be ASN moving through to the semi-finals. Of course, we're moving into the lower part of the quarterfinals next. Join us after the break to find out who it's going to be. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GO4 Monthly Red for Modern Combat 5. I'm Lee D-Man Smith. Joining me is Rene Butler, or G-Runner, whichever you prefer. You guys know him. He's been doing it for months on end. Of course, we are moving into the quarterfinals, and they are straight into the game. Yep. Rene, they're not hanging around. It is going to be the Ross family versus Alteza.
I will go
either
with
way.
Alteza.
Let's jump straight into the game because they are not hanging around, these boys. So let's get straight on it. I believe we are on your screen, so away we go. Try and take us through the roster. Actually, I can do it. I can tell you for the Rost family, which is going to be the blue. Rost family is blue. It is going to be MIT or MIT, whichever you prefer. Poon, Justin, Ayuru, A-Y-U-R-U. How do you say it? Ayuru, Ayuru, and Umasan. They're starting off 4-2 already. For the red side, which is RIP, it is going to be Liquid. It is going to be Taiki. And as you can see, these are very Japanese names. I can't get that last man there. It won't let me select him. Vol, there we go. Vol, Raxon, and of course, the last man is X-Men. And we got him on your screen right there. So level 120, they all are, pretty much. 3-1, not a bad start for MIT here as he switches across the weapons. Managed to get himself another one. No, not quite. Couldn't get the shots up the stairs. Had the high ground. It's what was that debate, but it is dead even at the moment. 11-11 with just 6 minutes to go. Liquid pushing out. Liquid looks like he's using a P90 there. Not seen too many using it. Tends to be a lot of shotguns and rocket launchers.
Yeah, I mean, rocket launchers still the good things over here in Streets with all the splash damage, small corridors, narrow ways. Shotgun is just something that really came up through the last patches. That people are using that instead of only using the GO4, for example, or only going for sniper rifles. We saw a lot of sniper rifles in between the last tournaments.
Yeah.
But right now, no one's bringing any sniper rifle, seems. Nope, not really. Not Iru. Iru with a bit of damage already, not on 100% health. Coming around the corner, go with this full team. Like, they scored it up here. They want to make sure to turn this around as a group. They're leading by, I want to say by one, and then it was like, draw right away.
Yeah, well, I mean, what they did was the right move. They tried to push in numbers and like cover the corner off and then leave one man holding the angle, which is exactly what we're seeing now from Ayu. Trying to hold that angle, but nobody pushing it. Nobody pushing that angle. He's looking at the smallest of pixels, but nobody going through. Justin tries to push around the corner, gets himself one. As you see Liquid coming piling around. Liquid and Taiki just ripping them a new one there, getting themselves back in the lead for RIP. As they push on through. This is going very well. Liquid's just running and gunning right now as he picks up another frag. 5-6 for him. Val trying to look for something. Poon and Ayu, we got this brilliant knack. It's always the commentator's curse to basically miss the action sometimes.
I do my best, everybody. I do my best to get all the action on screen, but
I can't say anything against it because I do it all the time. Literally everyone I switch to generally dies. So it's Rene on the camera this time around as we look around the side. Poon gets himself one, Justin with another. As Justin tries to peek on around that corner. He's been holding this position very well so far. And this is the difference what we've just had obviously from the last matchup where ASN played. This time we're seeing the Root family basically holding position. They're not pushing, they're not moving, they're just holding position, they're holding angles.
It's a good approach on Street. As I said, we saw slow-paced matches on Street a lot throughout the last 2 monthly finals, so I was a bit surprised that the first one was that super fast. While Liquid gets another kill and then gets picked off in a trade right away. Taiki on a bit of pressure here, not really
15-7 for Taiki already. Yeah. Jeez, this guy is on fire. Comes around the corner, literally tries to set the world on fire with that rocket launcher. 16-7, he gets another one. 32 frags and counting for these guys, and he has half of them. 16-7. Can he get another one as he tries to gun down from up on high? Not going to work out for him there, though, as he gets picked off. Liquid also taken down by Justin as you see that shotgun rattling through from Poon.
No, that's a sniper rifle. He's running around with the sniper rifle. We
exactly
finally
what I
see
meant. I mean, you don't tend to use a scope on a shotgun.
Some do. We saw that today already.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a usual one, that's true.
Yeah, it's not your normal add-on you put on there. But either
I'm
way,
not sure. How often do you run around with a shotgun?
I've actually done a bit. I've done a bit of clay pigeon shooting and shooting myself in my time. Just not, not obviously like running around. I'm not saying I'm like from Iraq or something. I've not been in Afghanistan. I've been, or Nam in my case. I'm not old.
Yeah, true. That's true. Could have been there.
39-37. The Root family.
It's Rost family.
Rost family.
It's
Rost
German
family.
word.
Rost.
Yeah, that's it.
Why do they use these German words? 40-41.
It's
Very
Japan,
close.
man. They love German words. I mean, there's so many companies with German names on there.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
41-41. Dead level. 1 minute 45 to go. 9 frags remaining. Who is going to come out on top? Well, the Rost family get themselves a quick double. That's a good start. Make that a triple. There's a quick response, though, from Vat. Manages to get himself a double frag, but suddenly it's looking dangerous. 46-43. Taiki has been doing what he can for Altiva, but they are just losing out here. 47-45. Still very close between the two. Everybody run and hide. Nobody run into that airstrike. Exactly what they just did. MIT gets himself a quick double. 1 more remaining for the Rost family. Surely they will take it here despite the heroics of Altiva. 49-47. We're not going to go the distance. It is a beautiful rainbow-colored Justin that is going to be in the lead. MIT, well, the airstrike at the end now, 13-12 for him, but 22-12. If I was Taiki right now, I would be yelling. Yelling at my teammates. What? I got half the kills for this team.
Must be
It's
frustrating.
like you. It was like watching you in Team Deathmatch. Hey, guys, see, give you some credit there.
Wow. Yeah, I was playing before
And
the
you
show.
still lost.
It was
Yeah.
my team lost by a goal, nearly as much kills as these guys had.
Oh,
Yeah,
man
not that
alive.
good.
Man
But yeah,
alive.
hopefully he cheers up his team for round number 2 because you don't really want to be the top fragger on the team always losing.
Yeah, well, you always used to have, as a player, you always used to have a map that was your favorite. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he's not going to be as good on the next map. Who knows?
We'll see.
Well, we will see. We will see. Should we get the brackets on your screen? Because we actually didn't have a chance to do it because the players tend to jump straight in there when they're ready to go. So let's get them on there. As you can see, ASN first action managed to win 2-0 over Violence early on. Elf Crew had already progressed over Sinful, so they're going to be playing in the semi-final. The Ross family just picked up the first round there, 50-47, close one. Old teaser. Well, we'll see whether they can bring something back. And then, of course, coming up after this will be D-Legacy versus Naoki, Korean team. It's going to be crazy time zones for these guys. I mean, we're at, what time are we at right now?
I don't even know.
It's 5:37 Central European. Now, Japan is 9 hours?
It should be as much as
Korea
US,
is,
just
well,
the other
it's
way
the
around.
Same, I'm pretty sure it's the same time zone as Korea and Japan. I'm sure it's like 9 hours. That's... Ooh, you boys playing late into the night.
That's dedication.
Well,
you want to win.
I mean, actually, I say it's late. It's gamer hours, isn't it? That's where it is. That's where it is. It's gamer hours.
That's true. I mean, even back then when I was still a pro, I always practiced during the night. Like, even if I had the
Of course you do.
full day off, I practiced during the night.
Well, the sun is shining on you. You don't want to be playing when the sun is shining on you. You got to get this blackout curtain.
I never saw the sun. I just had umbrellas down there. And
You never saw the sun, yeah. It's one of those
that's
days.
why.
That's why we've got
right.
the gamer pale. Actually,
Yeah.
to be fair, my face looks a bit red on this. Maybe it looks like I've actually
Just
got
ashamed.
some-
I mean, you don't need to be nervous to sit beside someone like me.
I
That's
know, right?
fine.
I'm
It's
new.
all right,
I'm
David.
new to this. I'm very new.
That's
To this.
New to casting.
I'm a little nervous.
New to casting because you started casting before there was even the first computer, probably.
Actually, before there was video streaming, I did radio.
Wait, yeah, I did radio as well. I mean, I guess we started around the same time.
We
You were
kicked
just
the
a bit
llama's
older.
ass.
Yeah, we were just a bit older than me.
I was 2001, probably I started casting. Something like that.
I mean, 2 years earlier, I had my first ESL account, ESPL back then.
Yeah,
So,
I was
yeah.
a clan-based man back then. I mean, Germans wore
Fired.
ESL. Yeah, Germans wore ESL, but I was
Yeah.
a clan-based man back then. Long time ago, before it got bought out by whoever, GGL or something like that.
Someone did it.
Yeah, someone. And then they wrecked it within a year. So good job to them, ruining the biggest player base of gamers in Europe. It's pretty impressive. That's pretty good work. I mean, you've got to give it to them, to have this massive player base and actually trash it in a year. But I'm getting distracted because the password's not coming up yet. I'm still waiting
Yeah, I'm
for
just
it.
waiting for it currently. Just
I have
checking.
typed it incorrectly this time. I typed it wrong last time. That's why he was in there.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's
It's a new game for you.
It's
Yeah,
the eyes.
it's a new
I've
game for you.
I've got a plethora of excuses I can go through now when people are saying, good at gaming. It's like, well, I'm old. The reactions, I'm a bit jittery. The eyes, they go in. What's your excuse?
I'm older than I look. Like, that's it.
You look old though. The grey hair's coming through.
Yeah, but
strong.
I still like
I
people.
could- I
People
tell you
still
what,
think
I'm
I'm
looking at
early
the camera.
20s. I'm not like that.
You can see it's coming through this time. Oh, they've gone and switched up the password on us. That's why we can't find it. Sneaky, sneaky. I wonder who comes up with these passwords.
The guy opening the lobby made.
Yeah, but I wonder why he comes out with this. So it's gonna be
one
Rooftops
knows.
next.
Yeah.
These are pretty standard maps. It seems Street Rooftops. It seems to be the same.
Yeah, normally we don't see a third map on the quarters. I think that
You think they're
happen
generally
that often
pretty
normally.
weighted?
because normally we have as decided we have rush instead of team deathmatch. It's a bit different.
I want to get yourself in there.
yeah.
They think they're going to be starting up in a minute.
No. I can't. It's not there. Did I do something wrong?
Did you change it?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I don't see it. You see it. You're in there.
I'm in there.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Wait. There it was.
Now I know. Now I know why the password is it is because they hosted the first game. They're hosting
Yeah, of
the
course they
second.
switched. You should know about that. It was the same for the
Of
last
course it
10
was.
years.
It's longer than 10 years.
Yeah.
You
even longer.
imagine back in my day, back when you're on modems.
Oh, man. Ding, ding, ding.
You have to
Holy
ring
dear.
the phone like this.
There was
Mom, get off the phone! I'm trying to use the modem.
the biggest problem was you couldn't go online without your parents noticing. Due to the
they
sound.
pick up the phone. It's like,
Yeah, but also
you're like,
the sound.
that disconnects you straight away as well. You're just like, well, great.
If you
I
could,
was
if you
on a top
connected.
frag there, and now I'm disconnected. But yeah, obviously, it was all about trying to find the right modem, the right router, where you're going to be, where's the server going to be? Is it going to be in Holland? Because that's generally where it is, because they generally were the most neutral. Especially, you never, ever, ever wanted to play on a German server because they were laggy as hell, apart from anyone from Germany. But anyway, we're into the game, guys. It is going to be Rooftops. It is going to be the Rost family who are 1-0 up against Altiza. And it is going to be you. Back on the camera. So quick runs of Rost rundown for you again, just to refresh your mind for the Rost. I'm watching Justin actually. He's just doing a little peekaboo around this corner. He's about to get himself a frag. No, he ran too much. Oh, he got it. He got it on X-Men there. Come around side. Ayuru did very well in the last game. Poon. Lime, we've had a change around, so Lime's a new boy in there, and I can't tell you the last man because he just got shot. It is going to spawn now. It is MIT, of course, who won the last one with 13-12 frag. Back over to the Altiva, it is going to be Rarkson. We didn't quite give him too much coverage in the last one. Vol, and the next man will be Taiki, the man that absolutely bossed it with 22 frags in the last matchup. Is continuing on that way. He's at 5-3 already. Liquid, and of course X-Men, who we just saw get executed in the very start. 8-11, a good start this time around for Altiva. It is on their server, or their hosting, I should say.
How do you make Altiva out of Altessa?
Altessa, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember.
There's double Z, and I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh, was it double Z?
Yes.
Oh, well, I couldn't tell because they're kind of like backwards letters. I wasn't sure if
I was pretty sure that's a Z. Altessa, like the car.
Altessa. Altessa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh,
Who knows?
Maybe
Could
it
be
is.
everything.
Maybe it isn't. They've got
Could
the Rost
be
family on the other
everything.
side, so who knows what it could be. But either way, coming around the corner, Roxon gets it in the end. There we go. Gets it about the fifth shot going, 11% accuracy. And you may be looking at the accuracy and thinking, good God, these guys can't hit a thing. That's because there's a lot of wall banging, pre-shots coming around the corner, prediction shots, etc. So obviously don't expect the accuracy to be sky high. 12-6 for Taiki. Good God, this guy is good, isn't he?
Yeah, he just got a triple kill for his team. Like, not he on his own, but his team got 3 kills in a row. Who in the next one to answer?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
25-15. This is a big lead.
25-15. That's the biggest lead we saw so far.
We might be seeing a third map. You were just saying we haven't seen a third map so far. We may well be getting one here because this is a domination so far on the Rooftops. 27-15. Make that 28 as they clock up another one. Remember, it is first to 50. That is a good response, though, from the Ross family. They just got themselves 4-5 frags back-to-back. Instant response, though, from Vat as he gets himself a quick double.
Yeah, this is looking really, really good for the team of Altessa so far. I mean, they got a sniper, they got some rocket launches. That looks like a good mixture. Shotguns in there. Axeman coming around the corner, trying to get a kill, but not really successful with it. But look at the Rust family. They're just dying like flies everywhere. Try to click them. As soon as I want to click them, they're dead already. Altessa. Oh, look at this. This chance to fire all the way in the group over there. That was easy.
That's what you like to
That
see.
looked like dinner.
Catch them in the spawn. That's what you like. They're all spawning, and I've got a minigun ready waiting to go. Just bursting through. 40-33. Taiki, let's have a look, spin over to him again because he's the man of the moment generally, and he just gets killed second. Lime just got a quick triple there. That's 44-36. Now there was a 15 frag lead at the moment. It's gone down to 8, and it's shrinking. But remember, there's just 6 frags remaining for Altessa to take it to map number 3. X-Men gets himself 1, 5 to go. But still, 37 and counting, 46. Surely they can't turn this one around. The Ross family doing what they can. No, X-Men gets himself 1, just making it down to 3 more frags. They can't turn it around from here. Ayu gets himself another. 7 frags differential between the two, but just 3 to go. Justin gets another. Lime gets another. Liquid down to 48 though, makes it 49. Just 1 more kill is all they need. Nobody has to die, but there it is. It is going to be a map number 3 as Altessa take it. And finally, Taiki, with just the 17 frags this time, not the 22 that he had in the last match, comes through with his boys. And more importantly, the rest of the team, you can see 9 frags down the board. The rest of his team picking it up and joining in there, and that's what we like to see. So Rooftops going that way, and just as you said at the start, we don't tend to see a map 3 here in the quarterfinals. We're going to bloody get one.
That's fine. I mean, that's Rush mode. That's a bit different. Yeah, I like the mode due to it being a bit more tactical. Like, when do you want to engage the objective? Or you're just looking for the first kill? Do you want to change from 5v5 to 4v, whatever, 4v2? Stuff like that. Last month, we saw all the Rush matches going down to 0 seconds. They were just waiting to conquer the objective.
Clock down, yep.
Yeah, so running the clock down, it's fine to do that. But with the teams I saw so far and them becoming quicker every time, because like I said last time, gameplay was
do you think that's
slower.
because if you hold the objective, you can get picked off easily, rather than, so the point is they go in there last second, so there's no time to pick them off, and obviously then they just try and hold it, and basically it becomes a straight brawl in the end there. We'll get the pass key in just a moment and get ourselves in for this last exciting matchup. In this quarterfinal, of course, coming up after this one is going to be the Koreans. I'm excited to see what they can bring to the table. For me, Koreans generally are not the best aimers, but the best tactical. No, it's not a bad thing. You know, they're generally not going to
I see, like all the Korean players I saw so far live was like this.
Just like crazy hands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure besides that, they're also writing an exam, cooking some food, calling people. I don't know. But that's what they usually do.
Just across like FPSs, I've cast out Koreans in a lot of FPSs and a lot of MOBAs. Generally, they're, it's hard to say, not the most skillful because they are generally, but they have been the best tactical teams because of the amount of practice they put in. They generally are the best tactical. So if you can't out-aim them, you're pretty screwed. That's what I generally find against Koreans.
We'll see what happens. I mean, we saw the Japanese teams being very, very strong in Modern Combat 5 already.
Japanese seem to be very strong in this,
so
no doubt.
Asian teams are on a good run right now.
Okay, so we're going back to the Rost family. And I've typed
multiple
it
matches for
again.
that password. Don't even know why.
I got just the one.
You just got one. Nope, I had 4. Now I got 1. That's fine.
Everybody hosting the game.
Oh,
I'm the host.
This is the first time that I see Museum. So it was newly introduced to the ESL tournaments. So I didn't saw Museum in the last monthly finals. That's the first time for me.
Both then. It's a first for us both, and we're the only ones in here. That's a problem.
I hope they will just join.
Well, MLT,
oh yeah, they're joining.
Is it MLT? I think that's an L. I think he's using an L, you know. I think he's using a little L.
But MLT, what could that mean?
Rather than MIT.
Major long range trader. Don't know.
Oh,
just try.
I don't even know what goes on in that.
Try hard.
Sometimes.
Try hard.
Melt. Could be melt.
Yeah, but no.
No?
Yeah, but no.
Well,
Just
we're
no.
going to keep calling it MIT.
Yeah,
MIT.
MIT is still fine. MIT is that's
It's the university
right?
in America, yes.
It's what is it?
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Ah, there we go.
I
we
believe,
go.
I believe. I might be wrong on that one, actually.
All the US guys let him know if that was correct or not.
Yeah, spam me out, follow D-Man, and say you are wrong again.
As always, happens a lot.
Yeah. So the Ross family are going to be starting out on the blue side this time around, of course. They won the first map. It was 52-47. It was a pretty close one, I think.
Yeah.
The first one, of course. The second one almost went down to the wire, but old Tessa, not Tesla.
No, Tesla has nothing to do with it.
No.
Altessa, it's a car by Lexus.
Is it?
No, it's Toyota Altessa, but it's also the Lexus
Which is a
IS
Japanese
200.
brand, so it's totally possible.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe
the
someone
Lexus
really
IS
likes it,
200
or maybe they even work there.
for Toyota on the
Maybe.
Altessa.
Maybe.
I don't think
It's
the
possible.
Altessa is being produced anymore. It's like early 2000s.
Maybe he's an old guy like me.
You're
He's
not
still
that
going
old,
strong.
even. You're not that old.
I'm 40 next month.
You couldn't
mate.
be my.
Two
You
months.
couldn't be my dad. That's
I couldn't.
that's the good thing.
Yeah, that's a very good thing for me.
But the problem is, I'm only 10 years younger than you. Like, you turn 40, I turn 30. But everyone is like...
But you have more grey hair than I do.
Yeah, but everyone... like, as long as people don't see my grey hair, everyone's like, are you old enough to drive a car? And you're like...
You're not that baby-faced anymore.
Oh, look at me. Look how
No,
young I
you're
am.
not that baby-faced anymore, I'm afraid. The grey hair gives it away.
You don't see that on the
You need to
screen.
get a
You
bit
don't
just
see
for
it.
men out and get
You
it
don't
dyed
see
out.
it. Look, you don't see it.
Yeah, actually it doesn't. That's because the bright lights. Trust me, there's a lot of grey there. But anyway, let's talk about the game because they're about to get in there. It is going to be Rush mode. Explain Rush mode for anyone that's maybe never seen it before. It is obviously just a straight contest.
The problem is explaining Rush mode without starting the sentence with another game.
No.
Okay, basically it's of course 5v5, but
Explain it.
everyone
Yeah.
has only one life. There's no respawn. There's an objective more or less in the middle of the map, so you want to conquer that objective, but if you get killed, you're done for that round. First team to score 3 rounds wins the map.
There you go.
So we see different rounds this time. It's not only one huge go on to 50 points. It's not about about kills. Of course you can win with killing the entire enemy team, but you can also just play the objective. That's it.
Yep, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the game. It is your screen. There is the giant map, and as you can see, they are going to play it very, very defensive early on. One man on a mission for Altessa is going in.
I mean, that's the objective you see in the middle, right in the middle of
Who is it
museum.
that's
Right
gone
now.
forward?
Yeah, I tried to, there we go.
It's,
That's Taiki. Their top fragger. He's the closest one to the objective right now,
Yeah.
looking into the
Well,
corridor
Rax
over
just
there.
got himself a shot, kill. So they managed to pick one off already. So it's already a 5 or 4, so a sniper shot. So it's Taiki that's got himself up close. I'm going to keep the mini-map up so we can see a better overview exactly what is going on. So it's it's Raxa that's got the long range. If you pull the mini-map up, I think it is, yeah, it's Raxa that's actually pushing in at the moment. He's the first man this side. Is actually pushing in. They're pushing down the corridor. So if you were to bring the map up, you can see they're making a 2-man push down the right-hand side at the moment. Oh, yeah, look at them. Instantly, you just saw one flash past in front of their view. They instantly hide for cover. Now they're on the objective point.
Yeah, it seems like they want to get the objective very, very early.
Well, they got the 1-man advantage, and they have the defensive advantage. They're going to be pushing in the right side where the push is coming from. You can see the shots rattling through, but not quite enough. Raxon just pokes around the corner, gets himself a second of the round. They're going to try and bum rush his position. They're going for the straight rush. Justin does get himself around the side there. You can see it's going to be a knife fight. Can we try and get it on the screen? There's definitely a knife fight. No, Justin pulled the shotgun to a knife party. That's just cheating. It's 3-on-3 though, and the round has ended. It is going to be Altessa that will take it.
Yeah, Justin killed himself, if I saw that correctly. It's not the right way to start. So once again, both teams are on opposing sides. Last time it was Altessa being first to the objective. Seems like they want to push that fast once again, but this time it's Liquid, not Taiki, being the first one on this huge floor. First prediction shot was hitting the wall there.
Yeah, and Raxa's taking the shots once again, like he was. He got the opener at the start of the last round, but as you say, they've pushed it deep, haven't they, on that left side? Well, Raxa basically holds the back. You can see him just holding the angle. back there. Who's
there? Who's going through there? Oh, yeah, it's Vat. Right,
Oh.
looking into the spawn
caught
point.
Justin with a grenade. Down to 4 men. 2 minutes. Altessa just seems to tactically have this much better approach to this map.
It just looks surprising to me that the Rust family never moves out. You see that? Like, look, they're still at their spawn. They are 1 man down already, and every time they look like they're frightened. You know, they're just like, I don't want to show myself, don't want to go anywhere. Why it's now MLT or MIT finally going at the objective, at least looking at it. There's a chance to get a kill, but it's Liquid answering right away, saying, hey, mate, thanks for coming out to play, finally.
Thanks for showing. They have this absolutely locked down. They're pushing down the left side at the moment. That's where Lime is taking down Liquid. Liquid went a bit aggressive there, put his team in a little bit of danger, but Vat's there to make things very much in their favor. Just 2 men standing. Make that 1 now. Poon up on high. Gets himself Raxer down. That's the sniper down now.
Yeah, but that's only Poon with the sniper rifle against 3 of Altessa. That will be a hot thing. There was some intel laying around. He's not picking that one up. Oh, and Taiki finishing round number 2 for Altessa. So 2-0 so far for them.
Taiki, the man to watch. I swear to God, this guy is good.
And once again, do we see the same tactic? Yeah, Liquid right away. They went out, but they might face someone this time. Look at Rust family.
So it's going to be Raxer that's going to peek that corner.
Just try to jump to the right.
He did. He got took down. Justin just took one. Didn't see who it was. Justin got himself a frag. So immediately, well, the Rust family, they have to do something now because they're just going to lose the game if they lose this one. So they can't be kept in passive any longer. Raxon's still peeking down there. X-Men finds one. Taiki's been taken down by Justin. That's his 2nd frag of the round. Justin is doing some work on that left-hand side. And now they have themselves a much better position. It's a 4-on-4.
No, it's a 4-on-3.
A 4-on-3, sorry. Yeah. As Justin's got himself those 2 kills. You can see
that's their chance for Umasan. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
There was someone crouching around, but he didn't saw him, of course, because they can't see this. Like, this is our view.
Obviously, they don't have X-ray vision. That would be kind of cheating.
I think he saw his shoulders.
I think Raxon saw him then, yeah.
But Umasan didn't saw him. Everyone is waiting for him in that hole. He doesn't even really want to go around that corner, because as soon as he does, he might get picked off. It was his 2nd time peeking, and no one was shooting at him. But now, oh, he's on fire. Look at this. He's on fire. He's losing health. 4-on-3 still. Rust family needs to win this round to stay in the game. Otherwise, it's over for them already.
30 seconds. They had a great start, but again, we're back in the exact same position. Altessa have control of that middle ground, and they're just going to push in. You can see the left side, they've completely dominated that. The back right was where Raxon was covering, but they've just not been able to push around. It's funny that they haven't tried to go around. Okay, I was about to say that. There's one guy going around the back, but it's too late. 7 seconds to go. He's coming right around the back. The exact flanking maneuver he needed to do, well, 30 seconds earlier. It is time over, and now we're on to the objectives. The question is he going to get in the right place at the right time? Is this flank going to work out for him? Well, we'll find out in a moment if he manages to get it around the side there. There was a man that flanked completely around the back. I think it was Justin.
Yeah,
it was Justin, and it's just been picked off. So there we go. So it failed.
It's all on MLT now. He's the last one, and he got the kill with the pistol all through the hole there. Very long shot. Otherwise, he could have used the sniper.
Oh, he didn't go up the stairs.
Yeah, let's quickly check. No, he's all right. There's someone coming around the corner now, checking for the hole down low and south.
So it's Vat's holding basically an angle. He's just sitting there, and Liquid's the one that's hunting. Vat's holding position. Okay, now he's on the move. So
MLT could be on the back of one of the Altessa players now. He could do that. Like, he has a chance.
But they're on the objective.
Yeah, the only objective, that's the problem. Now he needs to react very, very fast. I'm pretty sure he's too late.
Yeah, he's running straight into Vat. Vat's hiding behind this pillar. Just going to pop up, and there it is. Vat unstoppable. Altessa will take it. And pretty dominant style, honestly, on the rush mode. So, obviously a great comeback from him. Vat, in the end, 5-0 on the end there. So that's why he was unstoppable, man. Did very well. So really good turnaround from Altessa. Obviously lost the first map but they do come back strong and hard against the Rost and take it 2-1. They're going to progress into the semi-finals. Let's get the brackets on your screen before we go to the break, just in case we are fast into the next game. Of course, coming up next, it will be D Legacy versus Naoki. I'm going to say Naoki. Naoki? You with me on that one?
Naoki, normally.
Naoki, maybe?
Naoki. And we're not seeing that match. They're
they're
playing
playing.
already. Yep, we're
Well,
heading straight for the semifinal,
straight
which will
to
be the
semis.
first time that we see Elf Crew. We
Elf
saw them
Crew.
last time, but due to their win, the uncontested win on the quarter, they're through to the semifinal already against A's and First Action. Of course, it's one of the matchups where I would say Elf Crew should have this.
Yeah.
But since they didn't play it the first match,
Might be
it's
rusty.
ASN might be, you know, like in the rhythm already.
And they
playing.
bossed it 2-0.
Yeah.
No messing around against violence. So we're going to go to a break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, it will be Elf Crew versus ASN First Crew. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to semi-finals time of the GO4 Modern Combat. It is the red tournament of the ESL GO4. If you're wondering the brackets you want to look at, well, we can show you the brackets. There it is, as if by magic. It is going to be Elf Crew versus ASN first action. Alteza versus Nyoko. That's going to be coming up in a little while. Elf Crew, we haven't seen them yet. Obviously, they progressed without us getting to see that match. ASN first action was the first game we covered, though, against Violence. Pretty close game overall. We're going to be starting out on construction site for these guys.
Construction site, you know, the outside. You saw me playing that match, so you saw it already.
I did.
You got a place where you can actually snipe. You got not so small corridors on the side of the building. Then you got those.
It's a construction site.
Yeah, you got those two, let's say, tunnels more or less where you can walk through to the other side where you got the snipers. There's some good spots to put down the tower. The turrets. You can put down the turrets on the upper level on the outside. You can try to put down the turrets onto the entrance of the building. So there are quite some ways to try to dominate the map. And I guess we might see another sniper. I mean, we got ASN, so I could imagine Limited going back on sniper.
Let's get the rosters up. Let's get the rosters up and see exactly who we have starting out. We don't have the rosters, okay? Well, I can tell you who it is. It is going to be actually the same guys we saw for ASN. I tell her they've switched one guy. So it's going to be Ryo Nayatombo, Lazary Limited, and they've brought Blood in for this one. So he's been the last guy that just joined a moment ago. So they have all 5 guys in there now. For Elf, they just started. I can't tell you Rabbit.
Yeah, and I know that American Sniper is playing for them.
Okay.
So hopefully with a sniper rifle. I really like his play.
The American Sniper
rifle.
Yeah. Do you think he's the actual guy? No, that'd be tricky because he died, didn't he?
Which one?
The American Sniper. It's a film. It's a famous film.
No,
based on a true story.
We don't start this film thing
It's
again.
literally his name.
No.
His name
Really?
is the American Sniper, and it's because he's the most famous
I know,
sniper that took a
Shooter.
long-range shot, etc.
I know Shooter.
So anyway, it is Asuka Kayaku. I'm going to get absolutely killed by any anime fans out there. American Sniper is in there, and he's got a shotgun. Nell himself has a sniper. That's just awkward, isn't it? That's just really awkward. And of course, Nell gets the shot straight away and gets the kill. So there we go. But it's the instant response from Blood. But as you can see in your screens, Rabbit in there as well. It is going to be I was thrown off by the overlay there. It does say Rost family versus Alteza. It is, of course, ASN on the blue side and Elf on the red side, which we'll get updates in just a second. But as you can see, 6 minutes left remaining on the clock. It is the first to 50 if you've just joined us, the first to 50 frags. It is team deathmatch, and of course, this, as you see on your screen, is a construction site.
A pretty easy map for you to spot, right?
it's a pretty easy one to detect.
That's good. So where's the fight going on? Everyone's now trying to get into the building. We saw that, I think it was ASN starting to use the upper level. That's where their spawn point is right now on the south of the map. And now they're trying to move him into the building, getting the kills from the Elf crew, while Asuka is falling off to a grenade from ASN here. Kayaku, 1 kill, 0 deaths so far. 3 deaths for American Sniper without any kill. That's not a good start for him.
Well, yeah, no, that's just about the worst. I mean, it could be 0-4, I guess, or 0-5. You could just keep clocking it up. Maybe he'll find himself fragging in just a moment. He's using the pistol as he tries to come around the side there.
So a lot of sniper kills so far, because every time I want to switch onto someone else that gets shot at, he's dead already. Same with Leslie.
We got faith in him. You're not sticking with him? You're not sticking with him?
No,
I had faith.
He just got killed.
He died. Okay,
Totally
0-4.
not doing that.
Asuka's doing great, though. I'd like to have a look at Asuka. He is racking up kill after kill after kill. Asuka.
Limited got another one, but Rabbit answered right
frag,
away with killing him. Now, Tombo 4 and 3 so far here with the usual assault rifle for him. While we
American
see
Sniper
Neil.
gets a kill.
No, Neil
Gets 2 kills.
Woo! Whoa, where is he? There he is. 2 and 4.
There you go. See, sorting out that KDA, getting it back up in action. Suddenly a double frag, and he's off and running. Let's just not put the jinx on him. Oh, okay, he had one. Someone spotted that.
Oh, his teammate falls off to Limited. Limited just ending that live there. Asuka then finding Limited. Double kill for ASN with Leslie being involved. He's on 4 and 3 currently.
What is that weapon that American Sniper's using?
American Sniper is
like a laser beam.
Yeah,
type
that's
thing.
the laser beam. Yeah.
Yeah. He just got another one with it, so he's doing all right. He's 3 and 4 now. We'll forget the 0-4 ever happened. We'll just pretend he was 3 and 0 and just died unluckily a couple of times. Bad spawns, you know what it is. You know how it goes. 17-15, still pretty even between these two guys. Teams. Limity picks himself up a quick double though, and that stretches the lead to 4 frags as Lasry tries to hold the angle. Good shot down there on Rabbit. Took a lot of hits, got a little unlucky. Does manage to get the turret deployed though. 20-16 and counting with 3 minutes to go. It's definitely going to be a tight one. I don't think we're going to be seeing the 50 limit being hit here.
It will. No, I think we'll see the 50.
You think?
Yeah, we still
okay.
3.5 minutes. That's enough. 25 points on the side of ASN, so I guess they should manage to get 50.
We've had 20 frags in 3 minutes.
That's
each for ASN.
They will pick up.
They will pick up. We're going to get
faster
and faster. There's a couple of nades going out. 27-17. That's a 10 frag lead. Make that 11 as ASN start to really step it up here. As we said, Elf coming into this one haven't had the experience of just playing a quarterfinal. They got themselves a free pass through effectively.
Oh, Limited with the chance for 4 kills.
Absolute spraying them down. 31-20. This is starting to look a little one-sided as ASN begin to dominate.
American Sniper still on negative statistics and adds another death to his statistics. That's not that good for him. A tumble 9 at 6.
Disappointing.
A small dogfight here. Oh, is he actually
Tombo
tearing down the building? I was like,
just like, is that Capilla going to hold? 37-25, 12 frag differential with ASN making that a quick double on the nade. Straight away, 40-25. They are dominating here. This map is done and dusted. Construction site very much going one-way traffic now. They've almost got double the frags. Limited with another nade kill. Onto Nell. Another one from Lasry. Ryu picks up 1. This is absolute domination. Are they even going to hit 30 frags before they hit 50? I don't know. ASN, I was talking about, I don't think it's going to hit 50. Well, I didn't expect them to step up like this. Ryu misses the shot as he passes on by, and American Sniper does get himself 1 back. But it is just 5 frags remaining for ASN. There's going to be 1. It should be. There's 2 now. Tombu gets another. And now just 3 to go. Rabbit with a quick grenade, but I don't think the comeback is possible.
No, this looks very, very strong for ASN so far, dominating construction side. And I mean, we saw Limited really coming back. 13, 14 frags now for him. Kayako still in 5 and 8. It's not really good. 6 and 10 for American Sniper here.
Talk about trying to pre-fire the corners. It's working. Oh, he's out of ammo. Run, run. Oh, dear. Lasry gets him down. Asukos gets the last frag. It is with an aid. And that was a dominating scoreline. 50-32. Holy moly is the word I would use there. 13 and 6, 12 and 7, 11 and 6. Everybody almost getting themselves a positive KDA. Only it is Ryo on 7 and 7. That is what I call a dominating victory there for the first map for ASN.
It's just good to see that ASN was able to share all the kills throughout the whole team.
Kill spread.
It's not one carrying the whole team. That's what we saw last month. That was really hard for them then to get the win. This time it was the whole team like participating in the win, like making sure that the team is in the lead, that everything runs as it should be. Limited was very, very strong. We saw him like picking up kills with a grenade, then turning around, getting a headshot, turning around, another kill with a grenade. Like his map awareness and the awareness of where people might move around and come around the corner was very strong on that map.
Yeah, I mean, they were just solid in general. And there was a lot of nade kills in that game. I would say probably like half of the kills in total. Maybe not a half. Maybe that's a little over the top. Maybe a third at most. We're just going to see if we can get into the next lobby. We do have the pass key already. I could have guessed what it was. I think.
I like the way they go with the passwords now.
Yeah, that's...
It is a lobby done by First Action, and let's just say their password tries to predict what's happening.
Not such a subtle hint there, was it, really? We can get ourselves in there. It is currently set to museum. I don't think that's going to be the case.
I mean, it's the semifinals. The maps are different to the quarter.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, this time I don't have a screen in front of me, so I can't really tell you.
You couldn't tell us the exact...
But yeah, I mean, we now know they will start on construction site in the second semifinals. The museum seems to be the second map. I guess Vantage could be third. since we didn't saw Vantage so far. And then for Rush, it could be Streets. Why not?
You think we go in the distance?
Not on this match, no.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I was just trying to come up with a map pool, but
Mm.
I'm pretty sure ASN got this.
I'm pretty sure they do. That was a pretty dominant. And that's the some things turn around. Maybe construction site just is their map, their map choice. We're waiting for one member of Elf to get in there, and we're going to be good to go. Just to quickly remind you guys of the roster for ASN first. I said first crew earlier on, didn't I? And that's incorrect. It's first squad, isn't it?
It's just you being old, don't worry. It's also not first squad.
It's not first squad.
action.
First action, that's it. ASN at first action.
Yeah, like what could be first?
Action.
First,
I couldn't
whatever,
rec-
crew,
For some
squad.
reason. I remember them, they were in last
Team.
month. I remember I watched it and they were in last month when they first action.
Yeah, I mean, first action is with us for quite a while already.
Yeah.
They
Pretty
have-
successful.
They have been in the cups back then when EMP was still winning it. You know, Phil was a huge fanboy of EMP. He got even boxer shorts with the EMP crew on it, just because he's such a huge fan of EMP.
Do you think he's wearing them in New York right now?
Yes.
He's wearing them.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
still got them on.
he's still crying every night because EMP left Run and Combat 5, so I guess he's just wearing them every day now until they return.
Until they return. He's
Yes.
hoping for their return.
So hopefully they will return soon, because when he gets to the office and he was wearing the same boxer shorts since the late,
It's gonna
like,
get a bit smelly.
yeah, we don't want to have that.
Anyway, let's give you a quick roster for ASN.
For
First
ASN.
action.
Too late. They just joined
It is
the map.
Ryu, Ratel, Nayatomo.
Ratel can be one of those players. At one match, he's awful.
Mm.
Like, without being mean, it's just like he's not in the rhythm, not in the zone. And then on the next map, he's totally dominating. He's just coming
but that's-
back, getting all the
That's
kills
down to your
in.
map. I mean, you always have a map that you liked, right? You always had a map that you felt you were better on.
So let's quit.
I'm gonna say understand that.
Yeah, Ryu, then Ratel, Notombo, Lesrie,
Naitombo.
and
No, it's
Limited.
Limited, of course.
So they switched out Bloody,
Did I just see one leaving there, or did he rejoin?
Rabbit, American Sniper.
Yeah, they've lost them out at the
Kayaku, Azuka, and Neil.
Okay, so ASN are down to 4 at the moment. They're one man down.
They should be able to reconnect.
Yeah, I assume it will
While
reconnect in a
Azuka
second.
kills Limited here. Another long-range shot. Limited not really aware of that. Lesrie falls to Azuka as well. Azuka with another one. And Natombo getting shot by Rabbit. That was a good start for Elf Crew here. On Museum, seems like that's one of the maps they quite like compared to construction site, while Ratel still looks for his first kill with a sniper out there, looking left, right, not finding anyone there. Rabbit running around 2-1 so far.
There we go.
Usual assault rifle. They're back on 5v5. That's good to see. American Sniper here with the cutting laser. He's just like, man, let me laser your eyes. They need some help. I can do this.
Alpha dominating this start. Maybe ASN just waiting to get themselves back together. Of course, with one man down, if everybody has a certain position they maybe hold, then
Oh,
it
Azuka,
could have put a big hole in their
3-0.
defenses.
3-0, and he had a chance for fourth one.
And there is ASN. See, Ryu's back in, and bam, they just pick up 2 frags back to back. Kayaku responding though. Lazri, Ryu, they get themselves another 2. Suddenly it's 4-1 since he's joined the server. Immediately make that 5-2 since he's loaded up. Ratel, Asuka, back and forth. 12-10. Asuka 4-0 so far. Doing very well in this position. Nobody able to challenge him yet.
Now Ratel's trying the same tactic. He's sitting back with a sniper, just looking at the corridors where they could actually rush into the hall, but he's not as successful
been
as
on a
Asuka. That's the
absolute
problem.
domination.
Asuka with a double kill here. Where's that man? Where's Asuka? Asuka on 7-0. That's the start on the map. But it's only 15
Finally
to
gone
17.
down. Finally gone down.
Yeah, it's only 16 to 17 now.
So-
Limited with another kill. Kayuku answering the trade right away. 16 to 18. Now Tombo in 3-3 only, so not that strong. Ratel 2-4. They missed the carry right now. Look at this.
Ryu 5-3, and remember he was late joining the server. He was the only one that joined in late, so not a bad start for him. And it's actually brought the points a lot closer, 19 to 17. Remember, ASN ran away with the last one. Limited does find himself a kill. Ratel, quick response there from the American Sniper, but he goes down to Ryu. And now we're all square, 20-20 with 4 minutes remaining. Ratel unable to get himself a real position here. Asuka's been kind of dominating the sniper battle. And Rabbit and American Sniper get themselves a quick couple of kills, which sorts things out. Rattel trying to hold the angle, really, but he's just going to get pushed in, and that's a good push from Elf. They've managed to get themselves the positional advantage once again.
Asuka now on the pistol, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which weapon he's bringing into the battlefield. There's no chance for anyone else. 9-1 so far for the strongest fragger on the side of Elf Crew here. They're still in the lead, even if it's not that much. 24 to 30 now, so they're up by 6. That's the gap between both teams. Limited on 4 and 7. Not really good with that red dot. No chance for him to get the kill there. Now Tumble 5 and 6. Rattel still in the sniper rifle. I think Rattel should switch weapons currently. 3 and 6, and due to his slow-paced gameplay, it's really hard for his team to catch up. 26 to 32.
They're not pushing him. It seems that Alpha are quite happy to hold positions, and they're basically pushing into him. Asuka's been in the same spot the entire game. He hasn't needed to move, and why not? If they're just going to keep running into his bullets, then that's exactly what it's just going to work out. Rattel does get himself a couple of kills, and in fact, ASN First Crew just got themselves a whole handful of kills. But there's a quick reply. Elf get a quick double, 37-32. Close game here. Elf had pulled a little bit of a lead, but First Action, sorry. Good God, I keep getting their name wrong. First Action definitely pulling it back here as they get another double. Instant reply with a grenade from Nell, gets himself a double. Rabbit with the kill. Just 10 frags is all Elf Crew need. ASN First Action trailing, but Nayatombu gets himself another. American Sniper who's still refusing to use the sniper. Rattle has switched it off there. I think Rattel. Like to see, has he changed guns? I'm pretty sure he has. No?
No, Rattel's
No, he hasn't. He's sticking on it.
I mean, they're close now, 39 to 40. So
That's impressive because they were 5 frags behind at 35 to 40. They haven't lost the man in that entire time. Just trying to hold that angle, giving him chance. You can tell it's American Sniper. You just saw the laser cut around the corner on the screen. 41 to 40. ASN First Action. Can they really bring this one back? They were 1 man down at the start. 4v5. Behind on points throughout. Been trailing. Grenades going out. Not going to find a target. American Sniper ready and waiting to push around that corner. Asuka gets yet another frag. Lasri. Now they're going to try and push around the backside. Kyoku gets him down. Limited picked off by Kyoku there. 42 to 44. Ryu gets another. This is going down to the wire. 44 to 44. Neck and neck. 46. They've just swung it in their favor. 46 to 45. We're going out to the wire. If ASN take this one, it is all over. They're going through to the finals. And of course, Elf fighting for their tournament lives here in this semi-final. Nayatombu around the corner.
In a great position. He's coming around the corner.
American Sniper dead ahead of him. Oh, he gets him, cuts him down. 47 to 46. We're going down to the wire. 50 seconds to go on the clock. And American Sniper, we don't want to be looking at him. He's dead. He's dead. It's all gone black. It's all gone black, Dave. Nayatombu's back. 48 to 47. Nell replies on Nayatombu. Just
he
2
was all on his
frags.
own. No chance for them to trade, and that's very important right now. They need to trade every single time. It's 48 to 47. 2 kills, 1 kill left for ASN to win the semi-final. 2 kills for Elf Crew.
Pops out. Ooh. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? The shots rattle through. The grenades come through. Ryu going peeking. He's looking for frags. Rabbit. This is the moment where nobody can push. Nobody can die. Nobody can just peek that corner. This is a very aggressive move through the middle.
Look at the upper corridor. Look at the upper corridor. What's done by ASN there.
Someone's trying to peek.
Great positioning.
It's trying to peek around the corner, and ASN are going to take it. Wow, that was close. 50 to 48 in the end. Very tight game. You can see Nayatombu did very well there, but Ryu joined pretty late, 10 and 9 for him. Obviously, they were down at the start, but he managed to get himself rejoined back in there. There was only about 8 frags, I think, gone between the two, but my word. Talk about going down to the wire, but they now move through to the finals.
It's once again ASN just showing that they are supposed to be in the grand final. I mean, we saw that the last month, the month before. Even for, I repeat myself with that, it's one of the top teams. And Elf Crew did a very, very good job on the second map. They really showed a museum that they are up there, but when it came down to just last kills, it was First Action looking more like a professional team. You saw the corridor movement over there. They tried to position themselves greatly. So they were like, okay, we got 1 roaming, because if he gets killed, they still, like, at a draw. so they're not losing. But if anyone runs in that corridor, they will get that one kill that was needed for the win. So positioning-wise, First Action was very, very good on the last minute. And it was Elf Crew just trying to run on that wave. They had the zone, and it was like, okay, let's just carry on, whereas First Action tried to slow down the match. So
Yeah.
it worked for First Action. That was fine.
Well, I mean, and you got to think of Asuka holding that angle 9-0 at one point. So
Yeah,
really
the
doing a
start.
great job for his team, but wasn't quite to be. Elf Crew, though, pushing ASN First Action on that last map on Museum. They got dominated on Construction Night, so we can't forget that. While it was close 50-48 there, it was like 50-30 on the other one, so it was a big difference. So First Action go through. So who's going to be joining them? That's the question. Let's quickly look at those brackets. Of course, we're going to be moving on to the second semi-final. It is going to be Altessa versus Naoko. Altessa went through, of course, in that rush mode at the end there. So Naoko, we'll see, get our first glimpse of the Koreans. And do we have a password already, or are we going to be going to a break?
Yeah,
I think
I just saw a password. So.
Did you? Did you now? So maybe they are ready and waiting to go. This is very pleasant. They are firing through. I'm stuck in game. Damn you.
Yeah, but you're on a nice map. Just hit there. Exit. Exit.
Exit.
It's red.
Look,
it's red.
I'm English.
So
we
big.
voted for Brexit already. I've already voted for it. Actually, I didn't vote for it. I voted
I
to
was
stay
just
in.
asking, like, so you voted for Brexit?
I voted to leave. Yes, living in Germany as an English national. That's totally what I thought I'd do. So let's see if we can't get in there quick and easy. This is blowing through the games. Of course, we are going to have the blue tournament coming up later on. That's in 5 hours.
5 hours? Is it that long?
Okay, is it that early? 6:27? That can't be right.
We're fast this time.
We're flying
super
through.
fast.
We're flying through. Let's get in the game. Let's get in the game.
I'm
They're
in.
already set, ready, and waiting to go. So I'm going to jump in there. So, apologies if I'm butchering the name. Naoko.
Naoki.
Naoki. That's what we're going to go with. Tim Naoki.
Yeah. Totally.
And Altessa, which I got that one down now. Altessa.
He made it. Look at this man. He does it. Like,
All right,
he learns so fast.
Well, let's try and get
Faster
the
than
we got to get the names right first. We got to get for Naoki.
Naoki.
It is Takeru, Nesta. That's an easy one. Uncle Nesta. Ryusi. That's fine. Hiroshi. And
that was
Delphinium.
Nice.
Delphinium. I like that. That's nice.
Cool.
That's a nice name.
That's cool.
Delphinium. I like that.
He's even blue. Look, his logo is blue.
Yeah, I like that one. I see. They've color-coded the logos. I like that. I like that. For Altessa, which went for the last man to join me, it's going to be X-Men. Raza Vat Taiki's in there again. Taiki, he was absolutely brilliant for me. And the last man, Liquid, has just joined. So hopefully they're going to be ready to go in just a moment.
Yeah, we'll just let them know. Because they're waiting for us. So I'll just
okay.
let them know
Yeah,
that
well,
we're ready.
We are ready. Start whenever whenever they're good to go. So if you got a favourite for this one, start on construction site again, of course. Any favourites?
I never saw Naoki playing, so I don't want to say anything.
I liked Altessa earlier. I really liked Taiki. Obviously, they came back from one map down, so they showed a bit of resilience that they, even if they lose the first map, they can come back and get in there. And they showed they had good tactical knowledge in the decider.
Which could help on Museum, which is the second map.
Yeah.
I mean, we just saw that with ASN versus Elf Crew. Like, positioning is super important. And if they are able to play it like that, fine. They might get away with a win.
All right, let's jump into the game. We are about ready to go. So, second semi-final underway here. It is Altessa in the blue, and it is be Naoki in the red, representing Korea. So, Japan versus Korea. We'll see how it works out between the two. Of course, construction site, we saw it in the first map of the first semi-final. A very dominant performance from ASN First Action. They are awaiting the finals. Who's going to join them?
Look at the positioning of Naoki so far. They try to stay at the same spot with everyone looking like they got all the angles covered. That's it. But oh, look at this! They're running around. They're trying to get around. Tesla tries to find a way around them instead of just waiting to get robbed. That's Taiki now. Taiki finally going in there. But he's down on Elf already. He's just trying to get away, getting away from the scene, but got picked off. Rusi with another kill for Naoki. So it's 4-4. Tight. series so far. Delphinium on 2-2 already. That was quick with a sniper rifle.
So, I mean, this is what I talked about, didn't I, in the early part of the show about the Korean teams. They do tend to have very good tactical play, and they are covering off each other's position very well at the moment. We'll see how it works out for you. As I said, they were holding the angles. They have pushed out a little bit more. They're not in quite as static positions, because obviously you can get caught out to use those static positions. Rosie getting a little bit lucky there. Does get taken down by X-Men in a straight reply. Obviously pushing those positions, and they do get the spawns. And quickly back into position. He is completely missing that shot. Taiki taking him down. We're going to keep our eye on this man, because obviously he had some really good scores in the quarterfinals of this tournament, the GO4 monthly red. We'll see whether he's able to match that sort of performance. At the moment, just 2 for 1. Make that 3.
He's in a good spot. I mean, you can see his movements really, like, he's not panicking, even if he's under fire.
Yeah.
He's always trying to play the same route as before. He's trying to stay aware of everyone around him, but that was not enough. It's Nesta finding him all the way through from the building there to the outside. Quick kill. Rossi in a good position. He had a chance for 2 or even 3, but that was not enough. Taiki ending his life there. 12 and 12, 13 and 12 now for Altessa. Altessa with a small lead here by 1 kill. It's not like Liquid. I mean, Liquid, we didn't saw any good plays from him in this round. We saw a lot of cool plays on the first matches of Altessa. But currently, here in the first semifinal, it's not that good. Not yet. Not quite there yet.
No. And Rossi picks himself a quick kill. This is a very close one, 15 to 13. It's been a lot more tactical, I would say.
Oh, great
pushing
shot by
and counter pushing. Liquid picking himself up a quick double there. 6 and 6, trying to rattle off the pre-fire. Seeing if he can't keep them at bay. He knows one's just come around the corner. Instant kill. 18 and 13. Altessa started to stretch the legs a touch here. And I feel the timer may well be ahead of us this time around, because it is a slow pace, much slower pace than we saw in the previous matchup here on Construction.
It seems like both teams trying to not like run hatlessly in there. You know, like, you don't want to give away a lead early on. So everyone is really peaky about what they're going for. Like, are you really coming around that corner? Do you really want to push for it? Is it necessary right now, or could it just wait for the opponent? And that's what we see here from both teams. Both teams trying to play a lot of strategic thinking behind the movement so far. I mean, it's a bit more mixed up right now, but still Naoki just in the building waiting for Altessa to come around. Nesta had success with that, was just waiting for Liquid. Killing him right away. Liquid on 9 and 9. Double kill there for Altessa with that. He was the guy that wasn't even killed once in Rush and the map 3 of his
5
quarter.
5-0, didn't he?
Yeah. It was good. 26 to 22. Still Altessa leading.
Keeping that 5 frag difference between the two. They've been holding it for a while, Altessa. It's a good start by Naoki, but Altessa seemingly showing their aiming abilities. Liquid once again lining up the shots, trying to get him down, and Hirossi will drop. 11 and 10.
Oh, it was a bit late there.
He's going to feel it. Oh, yeah, and then they caught him as well from Delphinium. He's going to feel a little aggrieved at that one, I think.
It was
Delphinium, oh, and he's pushed on through Delphinium, gets himself a second.
But you saw that push. They came from both sides at the same time. That was good communication. That's what I want to see. I mean, we saw that throughout the whole MC5 tournaments here on the iOS system, that with every month, teams got more professional. You saw more strategic approaches on matches. You saw different lineups. You saw different movement around the map. And with communication getting better each and every time, it's just the game style will change. That's it.
Well, that's just it. I mean, you can be a frag superstar in pub games, but when it comes to actual teams that are, you know, somewhat organized, will do these flanking maneuvers, catch you out. And that may be what we're seeing. Obviously, we're seeing these teams have high player turn rates of like going through, maybe not quite completing their 5-man roster, their perfect 5-man roster. Which is why we're seeing them being swapped in and out. It might be simply a case of some pub all-star just absolutely getting slaughtered when he comes against an actual tactical-brained player, you know, someone that's not just going to running around aimlessly. 38-36. Naoki's brought this one back a little bit here. This was a 5-frag differential, and you can see it's back to 3. Taiki not being as dominant as he has been in the quarterfinals. Liquid's doing a really good job, though. But Delphinium's been impressing me for Naoki. Getting a lot of frags for his team. Takuru with the rocket launcher deals with Liquid. None of that sniping nonsense anymore. Just straight up hit him with a rocket launcher. And you can see a lot of nades being tossed out there, but Liquid gets another. Liquid is doing really good. I feel he might be the top fragger for Altessa this time around.
Could be the case. I mean, he had decent performances on every map so far. He didn't really fell down. X-Men on 6 and 5. That's still okay-ish, more or less. Liquid 18 and 16. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of frags, but also a lot of deaths.
Yeah. He's going to try and push around. He realized he was in a bit of a dangerous position there. Tries to get around the side. Good flanking play. He's got to make sure he can get away with it. And again, flanked brilliantly by Royusi. Really nice push there from Naoki, but it wasn't enough for him, unfortunately. It will be Altessa that will take it. You can see those top frags there, 18 and 17. A lot of deaths, as you mentioned. A lot of deaths. 10 and 9 for Taiki. Taiki absolutely dominated it in the quarterfinals. Couldn't quite get his feet going this time around. So first map on construction site does go to Altessa. So far, both the big quarterfinalist teams we watched are looking good for the finals.
Altessa was just not dominating the map, but never getting to trail Naoki.
Yeah.
It was always like, okay, they got a double kill. We need to step up once again. We need to coordinate where we go. We need to flank all together. That's what they did really, really good. Naoki was still a team on a high skill level, but it seems like communication-wise, they couldn't keep up with them. It was not like movement was not as a team. It was movement as individual players. So, might have been about positioning, you know, like when your respawn changes on the game, and you're always on the outside, but your team prefers to stay on the inside of the building. Yeah, then you need to push in there first. You need to get rid of all the opponents, of all the enemies in there, to get the position. And it didn't really work for Naoki, so it was always Altessa. That's it.
And there's a problem here, because that was Naoki's host. So we're going to Altessa's side.
Yep.
Right, you feel would give him a bigger advantage.
Why?
Because you're the host. I don't know. There's
because
always
you're the host. That's the best. That's why Demon had the opening on the show, because he was like, host is better.
Home team advantage. Now everybody knows what I mean when I'm talking about home team advantage. Everybody's aware of that. And that's
they all
exactly
play from home. They all play from home. Hopefully. I mean, this is a mobile game.
You never know. They might be in a LAN cafe or something like that.
They could be in a tram.
It's a mobile game. They could be anywhere.
Yeah, they could be in a tram.
They could in a tram.
Imagine
riding around Japan on the train. It gets pretty tight on the metro in Japan. I don't know if you've ever been on the metro.
Like with the crowd around you, saying like, "What are you doing there?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away from me! I'm
playing."
That
would be cool. Yeah. We want to see them playing in a bar. With HDMI plex so people can see it on the screens there.
Taking a shot for every shot. Every death. Every death.
God.
Be slaughtered. But I mean,
don't do that.
Look, it's a mobile game, and you could play it anywhere. They could be absolutely anywhere.
Oh, you got the passport already?
Just noticed this has a nice cushion on it. Oh. There we go. That's it.
And you fell asleep. That's it.
Oh, that'll be later. That'll be later. That'll be the show starting later. I'll win the game already.
Oh, there's the
passport.
spectate.
Yes, we have it already. So yeah, this is gonna be Altessa hosting this. It is actually Taiki as well hosting. So I reckon Taiki's gonna go off on one here.
Because he's the host. And host is like an unfair advantage.
It is.
That's what Lee Demon Smith said 2017.
No, it's not an unfair advantage at all. It's just that home advantage. You know what I mean?
This is not football,
You just
mate.
feel... No, but you feel so much... I don't know, you feel more at home. You know, that's a really bad way of putting it.
Yes.
You feel more confident when you're the host. You're the home team.
No.
Yes.
Because you're the one that's responsible for all the lobby settings.
I've been playing team... Yeah, well, there's that as well. You could screw up the lobby settings.
Yes,
so
you don't want to do that.
That is the problem. But no. Well, we have all the players in there, so hopefully they're going to get underway in a moment. It is going to be Museum again, as we said. We saw Altessa on this one, obviously in the different mode, though. Yeah. We'll see how they do in a TDM setting. They seem to have good control of the map.
It depends on if they got the better snipers, I guess, because we saw the big difference between Rush and TDM on this map was that we saw far more snipers on TDM than we saw on Rush.
Yeah.
So if Altessa got some good snipers on the hand, they might be able to dominate it if they got the right positioning. But also Naoki might have a good one. We didn't saw it yet.
Yeah.
So they could change around here.
Well, Liquid was sniping on the last construction site, yeah, whereas
true,
he
yeah.
wasn't before. Obviously, he was the man running around with the rifle. So Roxon was the sniper, if I remember rightly, holding the long corridor.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure right now on the side of Naoki. We'll just check.
I don't know
no,
Noki, but I'm talking about Altessa.
Yeah. Tekaru, no, he's on the cop 5. Rossi, no, that's going to 7. Wait, did it change?
I like the
Hirossi is on the sniper rifle, and he might be the only one, I guess. I mean, we didn't saw Nestor's primary weapon yet.
Look, Nike win because, you know, Naoki, because they have all the same icons. So therefore, they're always going to be a winner for me.
That's way harder for me to get the right player.
Yeah, that's
Hirossi
true.
with the first sniper rifle kill here. That answered right away with a great headshot of the assault rifle. It was a good one. Axeman, 50% accuracy. Ryusi.
That's not a bad start with 2
another
kills.
Kill. Yeah. Nesta, he's also on an assault rifle. Okay.
See, Taiki's going off on one. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. He's the host. He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm not sure.
Taiki's 1-1.
Yeah, well.
That's not really feeling it.
He's building up to it, okay? He's building up. Give him a little time to work. Going for the pre-fire and screwed up. Nesta caught him with the nade. Nice work, Nesta. Liquid, though, is going off on one. Delphinium getting taken down. Raxton with another nade. So 8-6 as we peek around. Liquid, another kill for him. Liquid is picking it up as he takes another one down. Gets Nesta down. Where is Liquid? Get this man on the screen. Gets another one. Hirossi finally goes down. It was a nade kill in the end that took him down, but he's going to have a lot of kills already. It's a 4-1 for Val as well. Liquid 5-4. He dies a lot, but he kills a lot as well.
Yeah, well, we saw that on the first map as well.
Was it 18,
so it doesn't really help.
16,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
18-16. That doesn't really help. But Liquid with another nice kill coming around the corner. Quick scoping there. Killing the next one. Putting it up to 6-4. And his team is in the lead by 9, actually. That's nice. They just went down to 8 and then up to 9. That's how you do it. That with another kill for Altessa. Doesn't really look good for Nokia right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. This is not the start they wanted. Bear in mind they're one map down. Of course, construction site going to Altessa. You see the big fat one sat alongside them. Hirossi does get Liquid down. Well, that nade's backed up. That didn't quite work out for him. Had to toss it back around the side. Another nade kill. X-Men with a quick double as well. 23-12.
He's on 5-1. Look at this.
They've been dominated. We wondered, we thought they might have that lockdown position. I'm just going to look at the map. Yeah, they have it complete lockdown, don't they? Oh, they just lost the man on the left-hand side. Okay, so they've just lost a little bit of control that they had. They had one guy holding the left, so nobody could have pushed up on the side. So they've not quite got it at the moment. But 28-17. This is massive so far. Altessa dominating.
Yeah, definitely in the better position. I don't see Naoki coming back. Even if they have a strong game right now, overcoming that kind of gap is not easy. And for that, must be blown out.
7-1 X-Men.
Oh, great shot by Rossi once again. X-Men answering. X-Men should be on very, very good stats right now. 8-2 so far with the sniper rifle.
He's on 8-2. Val's on 10-2. 8-8 for Liquid, so he's not been doing that. And Taiki, ironically, is on 1-4. They might not have been singing the praises. Maybe there's somebody else. Maybe he's changed tablets. He's like, hey, have a go. Maybe he is on the train, and somebody else is having it. Somebody else is like touching the screen.
That's ringing or faking. It leads to DQ.
He's 1-5. That's all I'm saying. You know, all I'm saying is he was like 18-9 on the first map in the quarterfinals, and he's 1-5 right now. So he's just not having a good game. X-Men
Raxton also stepped up his game.
X-Men 10-3. Jeez.
Yeah, but 12-7 for Raxton. That's also a good performance. But might kill himself with a grenade there. Oh dear. You know those typical fail videos from the army?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked exactly.
That was like, ugh. You know what?
Oh, I need to throw away this thing, and then glass. You can't actually you can't throw through glass.
X-Men's on 11-3 and counting. They're both him and Val 11-3 at the moment. They are dominating. Liquid's picking up another kill, 46-29. You know, we talked about the domination that ASN First Action had on construction site. This is looking similar, isn't it? It's 31 to 48. This is going to be done and dusted before we even got going. And it's going to
That
be
also an
Altessa.
11-3.
Altessa going through. Dominating second map there for him. Absolutely wrecked them. And look at those kills. Look at that kill spread. Jeez. 13, 12, 12, 12. And Taiki, my man. My man.
Like hosting, I
Do you-
told you, hosting is too much for him.
Do you feel? I feel that I put too much pressure on him. I feel maybe he was watching and I pressured him a little bit too much.
I'm pretty
That's-
sure that they will fill out a ticket right now saying that you jinxed them.
Saying I jinxed him. They still won. They still won. He was the host. He felt the pressure of the host, the home advantage. It didn't work out. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to be going through to the finals in just a few moments. Of course, it is going to be ASN First Action versus Altessa. Join us then. It's going to be a best of 5 for GO4 Modern Combat 5.
Welcome back to Modern Combat 5.
Trying to catch me off guard. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. I'm going to have to stop this chair going back so far. There's a handle here somewhere that is either going to drop. This is a dangerous one. Hey, I think I'm the same height as you now. No, let's go.
But you're not taller than me normally,
It's good job. It's only the finals, boys. If we've only gone to it's the GO4. GO4 Modern Combat 5
for the grand final.
That's beautiful. You look beautiful. My chair went down. It's just all going wrong. But the teams are ready, and that's the main thing that matters right now. In case you missed any of the quarterfinals and semifinals to get here, ASN First Action dominated their way through the quarterfinals and semifinals. A really big semifinal for them. And of course, they are going to be joining Altessa. Altessa had to fight their way through. They went to a decider on the quarterfinals, and it was a close run thing. The decider wasn't a close run thing. That was a very dominant performance from them. And then they kind of swept their way through the semifinals away. So both teams having a dominant semifinals. Which way do we see this going? It's a best of 5 now. First map will be Museum, which has been a good map for Altessa so far.
I still think... Oh, wait. ASN wasn't that dominating. I don't
ASN was
them to
went 50 to 48 on Museum. So I think the first map definitely is going to go Altessa. I'll be surprised if it doesn't, I think.
So whoever predicts this right, the whole grand final, is allowed to open the second show, since you took that away from me. So
that's not how things work.
That's how. That's exactly how it works. I want to get back my spot.
You can do what you want. There we go. Can I go over there? I go over there.
Can I go over there? Just relax. No.
I'll go back to the hotel room.
No.
No.
I know that you like your hotel room, but no.
No, okay.
No.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're in the game. Indeed, we are. And let's give you a quick roster rundown. For ASN First Action, it will be Ryu starting things off. Naya Tombu on the pistol at the moment. Lazri also chucking out a nade there. Limited, and there is the nade landing. Perfect timing. Limited getting himself a couple of shots off as well. And his last man will be Ratel, who's normally using the sniper, and he looked like he just pulled the sniper out there as well. Over on the other side, it's a change-up for Altessa. Shh, we haven't seen him yet.
That's Alta? Or, no, wait, that's his clan tag, so it should be 3.
Yeah, 3.
Just call him 3.
Smiley face.
Player 3.
But no, it's a smiley. It's a
I
smiley.
don't care.
X-Men in there as well. So are they bringing in the big boys? Are they changing things up? I don't know. They had such a good run so far. Liquid's in there as well. Who else has been replaced? Is it Taiki that's been replaced?
That's Liquid. And yeah, he's gone.
Or they've
Your
just,
favorite is
they've
gone.
just completely changed the names, just to completely ruin us, because they've changed them to like emotes, to like smileys and I nearly, and stuff. But anyway, ASN have started off well, and you know why it is? Because they've piddled around with their names, and now ASN First Action are dominating 20-8. They've got a 12 frag lead. Just what, 2 minutes into this game?
Limited started the game with a double kill. Leslie followed up with a double kill. So that was a great start for ASN so far here in Museum, and that's another one for Ryu, double kill there as well. Everyone's doing double kills on the side of ASN.
Well, that's what you get for wearing a Roman outfit.
I mean, the Roman Empire fell, so probably will fall as well.
To be fair, you know, they did say they're going to be the first to 3-0, and I don't think they're wrong. I don't think they're wrong. 28-12, 30-12. Good lord.
Yeah, that looks
Are we going to see Altessa hit 20 here?
Before ASN hits 50? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we are now. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. They just got a quick double kill, so it can work now. But our ASN First Action are absolutely romping through here. They're playing it very differently as well. They're playing Museum very differently to how we just saw Altessa playing it a moment ago. It's very methodical. They held the ground right. Maybe it's just a case of they're not able to get in the positions they had in the last matchup, but they're getting absolutely dominated. 20 frag difference in a TDM is not a close start to a grand final. Not in any stretch of the imagination. This has just been one-way traffic. X-Men got a triple O.
Yeah, I mean,
the flank
everyone in the back. It was an easy one, but Leslie. Oh dear. That looks so good for them. 49 already. 4 minutes still to go, and they finished the first map.
Did anyone tell Altessa they've started the final? Because that's 50-24.
Let me quickly call them.
15-3 for Lazary. 15-3. A 5-1 KD ratio in the grand final first map. What? Anyone, please, someone wake up Altessa. Call Japan and say, buddies, you need to be awake for this one. Because maybe you know what it is? The train came into the station, they got a little busy, changing around.
Maybe it's a circle line, and now they got back on happy
the
traffic.
pad broadband bit, they're just waiting to get back into the good Wi-Fi.
That's it. You never know.
Any old excuse we can make for Altessa, because that was a one-sided game. It is a best of 5. They have plenty of maps. And remember, Altessa did come back from 1 map down, albeit it wasn't
what happens if they do
dominant.
that again? Like, going down by 1 and then just saying, okay, guys, now it's time to step up, win the grand final.
I'm not
win some
ignoring
money.
you guys, by the way. I'm trying to get the passwords, is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the things moving on quicker. But I think
He's trying to call Japan, don't worry.
I'm trying to call Altessa and say, buddies, anyone there, anybody there? They got the password, already.
Okay.
We do, yeah. So it's the same as there. Okay. Boom. I like this system. It's nice, quick, and easy to join in Modern Combat 5. That's what I like to see. X-Men hosting things up. Well, you got to hope they're going to turn it around a little bit. We're going into streets, it seems.
First action.
You think first
It's
action?
streets, yeah.
Yeah.
First action.
This is their map. It's the map they dominated. And where else could you go? Because construction site was very much a first action site.
Rooftops.
I thought museum was going to be Altessa's chance.
Yeah,
to
but
get around.
rooftops could be.
Rooftops, maybe.
For Altessa.
Maybe.
I mean, I know that first action isn't bad at all at the rooftops, but due to their positioning and how they played on the first map, it might look that rooftop could be totally different to them.
Well, one-way traffic in the first. Let's hope it's a little different.
They bring
in
Vat
the
back.
second.
Altessa's bringing Vat back. He wasn't there last match.
And he
was one of
a
the top
monster
fraggers. Yeah.
frag. Maybe that's why.
Roxton is also back.
Have
They're going back to the old roster. It's now X-Men, Liquid, Vat, Raxon. Someone is missing. And for AZN, still Ryo, Natombo, Rattel, Lazary, and of course...
It would be Taiku that's missing. Taiki.
Yep, Taiki's missing. And on this side of ASM, Limited is missing. Currently. That's why
Do you
it's
think
4v4.
they were trying different players in there? Were they really different players? They wouldn't have just name changed, would they?
I mean, they could name change. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't, because it doesn't make sense.
No.
During a tournament.
Well,
I mean, you want to get all the fame. You want to live the lifestyle of the rich and the famous. But for that, you need to keep the same name. That's why I kept my nickname since the first ever game.
G-Runner.
Which was my first ever multiplayer
What does the G stand
game.
for?
It's actually, you know, Motorollas. There's Gilera Runner. So someone made that back then because I was driving that.
Right.
So I just kept it. That's it. It's pretty easy. But
Taiki, it's the original.
my
team,
first
right?
ever match, like multiplayer, proper multiplayer, not anything else, not playing Nintendo, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Was played via phone back then. Like, we had a friend, he was working for a telecommunication company,
right, yeah.
and he set that up for us, and then we
This
played
was
a
your
racing
first game?
Yeah, we played a racing game.
Asphalt?
No, I mean, I played other racing games before that, but the first multiplayer one is the big series where we are at, like, number 11 now. I don't know how many games they released already, but you know which series I mean. So,
well, anyway,
that's crazy.
there you go. A little bit of history with Rene. Let's show you the brackets, show you actually how we've got here, because we're just waiting for the fifth man to get in the game, ready, waiting to go. So Elf Crew, they had themselves a free win in the quarterfinals, went through and got decimated by ASN First Action, you see, who beat Violence. Actually, that game was pretty close against Violence. I felt Violence could have done a pretty good job here getting through. The Ross family, of course, put up a good fight against Altessa early on. They did take the first map off them, but then they lost the second and the decider. Naoki, we didn't see that one on the stream here. They took down D-Legacy, then they got swept aside by Altessa in a pretty dominant fashion, and now we're seeing, of course, here in the grand final, ASN First Action are 1-0 up currently over Altessa, and a 50-24 first matchup is pretty one-sided. So all 5 players are in both teams ready and waiting to go. We're moving on to streets. Do we see this going any differently?
Like I said already, I think that's one of the maps where ASN could have a good start. Once again, it depends on, I mean, it was the double kills early on. It was Limited and Lazary starting with double kills, giving them 4 kills already. So you can just build up on that. So in case Altessa is able to have the first major push and start off with a small gap, we might see them winning, because the skill gap's not that big. It's not like, even if they're in the lead by 4, they have no chance. No, that's not the case. If they can build a lead early on, I'm pretty sure with all the trades we'll see, that Altessa could win, but they need a good start.
Well, we'll see. It is the original lineup back that played in the quarterfinals and semifinals, so hopefully they're going to be in a good way. Hopefully we can tell them to start. I don't know whether you need to, or
yeah, just do that.
Whether I need
I can't
to,
because I have to recharge. That's why I look over here now. You know, to change it.
I'm pretty sure I remember at the start of the show saying, "You should plug that in. You should plug that in."
I did
you know.
now.
You know, there's this thing called a power adapter. Generally, you need it for anything in life.
It's funny that he says that because I'm the only one that brought any power adapters. I'm the only one that brought iPads.
Well, because you had the iPads.
Just saying.
They're company iPads. We should put that out there. Don't try and act like you're the big guy because you just happened to bring the company iPads that were provided for you. And you still didn't bring the right connectors. The poor Polish guys had to run round.
I was supposed to bring anything. I don't even have them, so I'm sorry.
There we go. Anyway, the game is underway, ladies and gentlemen. It is ASN First Action in the blue, who are first game to the good. Of course, that was on Museum. A dominant 50-24. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who gets the first frag. 7 minutes on the clock, first to 50. It is Rattel opening things up straight away, and Lasry, who went 15-3 on the last matchup, is not going to be going quite so strong this time around because Taiki is back.
2 kills in a row for him, but he died once already early on, but that gives his team the lead now, 2-6 for Altessa. I mean, that could be the start we were talking about. Who knows?
All right, Tomu quick with a double on the grenade there. Liquid, who had a pretty good game early on. Limited gets himself a quick double. Liquid peeks around the side, does take down Limited. Gets the reload just in time to come around the corner and see Naya Tombu, who puts an end to his life. Van, who did very well on Museum in the semi-finals. Not so good here. It's all square 11-11. Burn, damage on Rattel, popped around the corner, Limited. Backed up with the double man. Support. Well, that's some pretty poor shooting from Limited. He did get Taiki in the end. I think he just about ran out of bullets, and the last bullet got him. 5-3 for him.
Wait, so once again, ASN in the lead, even if it's only by 1, they managed to come back very, very fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Altessa that started out in the lead.
We could see ASN building a lead once again. I mean, Leslie is running around the SMG here, trying to get some more kills. That was a good peek. I actually thought he will drop down there and just get all of them.
Shot in the back.
But there was some. Oh, that was Rattel, right? Was that Rattel's? Oh, not Rattel. Sniper. Like X-Man, yeah. He was the guy sitting in the back just waiting for them to come around the corner. There's one down below on X-Man. He doesn't... Oh, he saw him. Yeah, he definitely saw him. Was just waiting.
He may have seen him, but he didn't shoot him.
Yeah, like seeing is not enough.
Seeing is believing, apparently. 28-27, still very close. First action in the lead. Lasry once again getting himself a couple of kills. Taiki 8-7 so far for Altessa, which is the double arrows, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. The double little, I guess, eyes or ears. What do you call them? I don't know. Whatever they are, they're up. Wow, triple kill. Didn't see that one, Tombu, though, with the triple kill. Does get revenge fragged by Liquid, but a triple kill with the grenade. That's got to have popped into that room. There's only one place that could have gone.
Oh, Liquid here, and a bit of pressure once again. Dropping in health, and then finally dropping to death due to Limited. Dropping to death, right?
Dropping to death? I mean,
dropping to death.
Dying, right, with a quick double. This seems to be the way of it for ASN. Like, they're good at getting quick doubles, quick double kills. Like, while they may lose straight one-on-one trades, or go even in one-on-one trades, they're getting the double frags, and that's what's really just peaking them in the lead. 41-38. Getting very close to the wire here. Taiki gets himself another with the nade. Now Tombu and Rattel reply as they peek around the corner. 43-39. Now Tombu 14-10 so far as he gets gunned down by Raxton there. There's another one from Lasry. 6-5 for him. Not the greatest games. 15-3 in the last map. Not quite as dominant as he was before, but now just 3 flags remain. You can see Altessa, they're realizing the panicky mode as Rattel gets one more. Just 2 to go here for ASN First Action to take it in a 2-0. It will be a best of 5, so one map will follow, and there it is. It is ASN First Action once again. 15 this time for Nayatamu. Limited also up there with a 12 and 8. Not quite as dominant, that's for sure. A much more even game. And I think it ended, what, 43, I think it was for Altessa. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I'm not being as quite crediting for him. But First Action taking yet another map in, I wouldn't say confident style, but they were never really panicking. They were always in the lead.
It was once again them showing on the last skill, kills, that they got the experience in this. It's not like running around like, oh guys, we need to get the last kills,
Yeah,
we might lose
panic.
this. Yeah, no panic at all. It was just them playing it safe.
The
playing
triple grenade
to the
helped.
best.
Like a triple frag with the grenade, that's like something that just quickly boosts your score up, especially when it's so close like that.
Yeah, it boosts your score by 3. Just to help you. All the experience talks. I'm sorry.
You're so good at this. But yeah, okay. Enough fluff aside. We're going on to the third map. Is this going to be a 3-0? Are we going to see a very quick, dominant finals?
I guess so, to be honest. I really think that ASN showcased that they are in control, even if it's a tight matchup. And that's something we didn't saw from Altessa so far. They lost one map, then they came back, yes. But they never had that deciding last moment, where ASN had a lot of matches right now where they had that moment.
Yeah, it's been very much one-sided. We got the password up again, so we're going to jump into there.
Okay, can I see it? That would be great.
Right there on my screen.
Okay.
Do you need the eyes doing as well? Maybe it does.
I still try to figure out if that means something as well.
Boom, boom, boom. What, with the password?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
I'm sure it probably means something to someone somewhere in the world, but not that we're going to decipher it on air right now. I don't think so.
Well, we're not going that way.
Other than the fact that it's Altessa that are with their password.
Yep. No matchups so far.
Yeah, I'm refreshing away. We're going to get there eventually. Don't worry, guys.
One day, we will get there.
What map is it?
On this bombshell.
We don't know what map it is. Cause
no, it's the grand final. I didn't saw the map pool. I mean,
Yeah.
producer, could you let us know about the map pool? That will be...
he's going to be like, wow, I got to open the web page somewhere. He's got about a million screens
He got
in front
like
of him.
12 screens.
He's
You
like,
could see everything. What was it? Did you say something?
Dropping him. Give me...
Oh.
You're testing his abilities.
Yeah. I really... That's fine as well. Give us
He
team
can
sheets.
give team sheets.
Yeah.
Give us team sheets. Go on, do it.
Good, take them.
We could do that. We could take a team sheet now and again, because you guys have obviously seen the first 2 matches. Here is Altessa. We did see...
None of those guys.
No, because that's Delphinium at the top there, isn't it?
Delplum? I don't think so. Here, Lilia.
Here did play last week. I saw you casting here.
Yeah, Masson. Roxon, we saw him. Requiem, we saw him last time, but not this time.
They do have some
Series
big
look.
rosters.
Yeah. Tivava Vola.
But none of those guys.
Volaginol.
Because we've got Taiki in there, we've got Liquid, we've got, trying to think of all the names, Raxon, as you say.
It's
Raxon's
basically
in there.
Bayern Munich having a full squad, like 25 people that could easily go into the grand final.
Anyone's first team.
Yeah, no
But this
problem.
one, yeah.
They have them. They have them. Is there a lobby now? No.
No, they're just they're
don't wanna
probably
miss it.
having a chat, a discussion about exactly where they've screwed up in the last one. Yeah, let's put the second team sheet on the screen. Of course, it is for First Action, who are dominating so far, 2-0. Limited is playing indeed. Ryu, we've seen him a couple of times. Rabbit's in Elf now, actually. Rattel is in there. We have not seen any of the others.
No, hardest we saw last time.
Nayakomo's in there.
Months ago there last time. So
Yeah.
thanks, I think.
Yeah, Nayatomo's in there at the moment. He's been doing well. Limited and Ryu were both playing pretty well today. I'm trying to think who else has been shining through for me. Who's been your top player so far?
I still like Limited, to be honest.
Yeah?
Even if he's not always the top fragger, it seems like
He's
to be the person everything evolves around.
If he's a high fragger, he's high death.
That's true.
Oh,
They changed the password. Okay.
sneaky.
Oh, Scramble next map.
Scramble.
Oh, that's nice.
It's the first one today.
Scramble is, let's say, if you mix up museums' way to put objectives on the map with construction sites, line of sight, then you got Scramble.
And if you remove an M, you get Scrabble.
What? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was just looking at it thinking Scrabble. Don't know why Scrabble popped in my head. But there we go.
Do you want to play?
Screwball Scramble. Do you ever have a Screwball Scramble in Germany?
What's that?
So
I know Scramble X.
It's like it's an ice cream type thing. It's like the cone, the plastic cone with like the ball at the bottom.
Okay.
It was like multi-coloured as it goes down. Screwball Scramble.
Never heard about it.
Right.
I know Scramble X.
I'm trying to think of this.
Basically not gekochtes Ei.
It's kind of like a Twister. I think you can get a Twister in Germany, don't you? Do
yes.
Twister. Yeah, it's kind of like similar-ish to that. It's got like a
similar-ish. Is that a word?
What's the ball at the bottom? It's like it's not chewing gum. It's I forgot what it's called.
It's making words up.
English thing. Screwball Scramble.
Screwball Scramble. Really, that is a name. Is that the name of the product?
Yeah, I don't know whether it still exists or not anymore. But anyway, we're getting into the final. I'm getting completely distracted by the word scramble. Let's get into the third map, ladies and gentlemen, of this GO4 Grand Finals. It is first action, 2-0 up so far against Altessa. Will they make it 3 in a row?
Game starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. No. Nope.
The ball was dropped.
That's it. That is back.
Well, Altessa starting out in the blue, and of course ASN first action in the red, and already we're seeing a move, and Liquid gets himself the opening frag. He's been the man to watch for you. Gets himself quick 2. That's how you like to start, a quick fire double.
There's no one for Liquid right now. He's just wasting bullets. Just giving away his position, but that's fine for him with that range of the weapon. Here in Scramble, like I said, there are many objectives where you can hide. There's this big hole in the middle. If your team spawns there and the other team got your exit shut down, that can be very, very harsh. But yeah, the outside offers some good sniping positions. We didn't see them be used yet. Rexton tries to stay low as well. Taiki still on 0-0. Oh, someone sliding just down to his crosshair. There was no chance for Taiki to actually get that kill. Totally lost it there. What else is happening, Demon? Tell us.
Well, we just popped off 1 or 2 shots there.
There's
no,
the
Tommy with a nade off the side there. Will it catch? Try and peek around the side. Altessa with a small lead in the opening couple of shots, with Liquid, of course, getting that quick double. But there's 2 frags for ASN, and that's how it tends to work for them. They make these nice pushes and get a quick double kill here and there. Seems to be working well. Nice shot from Rattel through the box. Manages to land 1.
I'm just waiting for FPS games to become VR only and have the possibility to throw back all the grenades, like catch them with their hands.
Just catch and throw them back.
In Mortal Kombat 5, that would be hilarious.
I don't think you see that too often in real life.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't mind.
This is esports. We don't care about that. I mean, I normally don't see a lot of people running around a hole and trying to kill each other with sniper rifles.
Well, Dan, you don't see that in the office at the turn.
No, I don't see that often in the office, that's true. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure people would like to do that.
like to do it now and again. Well, ASN have taken the lead here. They've swung it in their favor. There were 2 frags down, but now they're 2 up. So a quick couple of kills back and forth. Ryu doing a great job. Looking off to the side, X-Men not quite finding the man he wanted. He will do it if he just get a peek of the shoulder, but Nayatomo finds him once again. 4 and 3 so far for him, make it 4 and 4 as he drops the Raxon. They still hold the smallest of leads at the moment, ASN. First action, they are 2-0 up, and this would be the last map. Limited switching across to the full scope. That's what we like to see. A lot of long-range sniping going in this one. Rattel trying to rattle off a couple of shots himself.
Yeah, limited more or less on the old-school sniper here. Well, that's it. Liquid ending that series. Just wanted to make sure that nothing happens. Taiki on 1 and 2. 4 and 1 for Rex. Oh, 4 and 2 for Rexon. Shouldn't say anything about that. Taiki finally with the 2nd kill. Axeman trying to step up for his team, but currently already possible for him. Rattel on 3 and 1, 4 and 4 for Limited. Now Tom was 6 and 5, 8 and 4 for Leslie.
Yeah, he's
That's
been
a
really
proper
good.
performance.
He stepped it up in the last 2 maps as well. He's been really good man to watch in the finals, that's for sure. Limited gonna find himself that one.
He saw that above the box and then went for the kill right away.
7 frag lead. This is starting to get worrisome for Altessa fans out there. They are starting to trail, and they don't have any more maps to fall back on. Lasry once again steps out. Altessa get a quick double kill there though, but Limited once again strikes. That sniper rifle working well for him so far. Starting to turn it in his favor. You can see Vac trying to find the angle. I believe that is Limited peeking across. You can see him looking across, and he does manage to get Lasry down. Liquid also helping him out, so trying to keep things going, but Limited strikes again. Liquid drops. Limited continuing to be a pain, and he gets another. Limited, where are you, son? You are getting kill after kill after kill.
He's back on 8 and 5 now. He was tied on his own statistics, so 28 to 37. That really looks strong for Ace, and the first action might be
Finally
the winner of this one. I mean, that's map number 3.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Game over. Game over, man. Game over. 41 and counted. 10 frag lead as Lasry steps it up once again, as he so often has throughout this tournament. He has been by far my man of the match so far. Rattel also coming in. Nyatombu, he's also switched up. Everybody switched over to sniper now. They're just picking him off left and right. 12 frag lead, 45. They only need 5 to go. The sniper shots rattle on through, continuing. Limited finds another one. The grenades coming through. It's a long-range battle here as he tries to peek away from the headshots. And Nyatombu finally goes down to Liquid. Just 3 remaining. Lasry pushing forward with Raxon, trying to get around the side. Little peek, Ryo holding the angle, rattles one down, 2 more to go. That's all that requires. There's going to be 2. 1, 2. Ryo tries to line him up, gets caught on fire, has to back away, and the grenade comes rattling through, but 1 more is all that remains. And it will be ASN first action, taking it 3-0, dominating his final. 18 and 8 for Lasry in the end there. He really stepped it up and has been by far the man to watch throughout this finals. Absolutely fantastic stuff, Ronnie.
That was just a solid performance. I don't even want to say that was a huge match or anything. It was just ASN doing their things, getting the kills, and they usually should have. They had the better long-range game. Definitely. I mean, you saw the awareness of any hat popping up above a box. It was great. So they had the better snipers. Nearly everyone went onto sniper rifles. ASN got it down to the win. It wasn't any big thing. It was just them being solid.
Well, the first map was completely dominant. It was 50 to 24 that finished, of course. Let's get the brackets on your screen just to show how the evening has rolled on out. First action are the winners. You can see they took down Violence 2-0, dominated Elf Crew, and then swept Altessa aside 3-0. They are the champions of the Red Grand Finals for May 2017. Of course, it's not over there because the Blue Grand Finals will be kicking off at midnight Central European summertime. So that is in, I can tell you exactly the hours. What are we at? 7:30. So quite a few hours spare, Rene. I think we're going to hit and paint the town red before we make it blue.
Wow. That was, no, I can't say anything to that.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, why I'm the host and you are not. There we go. What was that? Sorry, I missed completely the producer's trying to give us calls as well. But he's saying, just end the show, I think. That's what he's saying. Just shut up and go home. That's what he wants us to do. We're going to do just that. We'll be back in a couple of hours for the Blue Finals. See you then.